Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Movies. I am your co-host, Cody.
And I'm the other co-host, Nikki.
And this week, we're continuing Jordan Peele month with us.
Us.
Us here.
Us.
We're not going to
Us.
talk about movies. We're just going to sit here for 2 hours and not talk.
I mean, we
It's
could talk
just us.
about, ourselves. That'd
Yeah,
be
that's
fun.
true. I've actually had the idea of just, we like to do, a bunch of side tangents.
Mhm.
Just have an episode where it's just nothing but side tangents.
One huge side tangent.
We
I'm
just,
sure everyone
we
would
just
love
sit
that.
here and go off on just random different movie topics and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'd be like, do you guys want to trauma dump together?
Do you guys want to know about my early informative years as a child
Exactly.
and all the movies that traumatized me and made me the man that I am today?
Well, see, that's why I want to do like a childhood movie month that
Mhm.
like the childhood movies that traumatized you.
Well, we already did Stephen King's It. That's one for
Mhm.
me.
Yeah, I want to do that. I feel like more so like animated like kid movies.
Oh,
Like
okay.
not like movies that were like adult movies that you saw really young, you know?
Okay. I don't think I've seen any animated movies that traumatized me.
Really?
Like, movies that traumatized me were like The Grudge.
We have that on the list, by the way.
Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey.
Oh,
also
see,
traumatized me.
Homeward Bound would be a good one. Yeah,
Mhm.
like Bridge to Terabithia.
Ooh,
Even though
yeah,
I don't-
that's a good one.
You haven't seen it, right? Or was that just Jade?
I haven't seen it, no.
That's crazy. That's a good one.
Titanic traumatized me when I was very young.
Yeah.
Just because you see near the end of the movie just all the dead floating bodies, I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh, I don't like this.
Don't like those floating dead bodies, not one bit.
No, not at all.
Slightly scary.
At the age that I was, which I think was like 6,
Oh,
5 or
God.
6 or something
I'm
like that.
so sorry. Who
I
let you watch
I can't
that?
remember. It might have been, when did Titanic come out? Titanic came out like 97, 98.
Yeah.
I may have seen it like 99 or 2000, so I was probably like 8 or 9 actually, or something like
Okay. I mean, slightly better, but still not great.
that. Not great.
No.
It's not good to watch dead bodies floating in the ocean when you're that
No.
age.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
anyways.
what are we here talking about? We're talking about Us.
Talking about us, you guys.
Directed by Jordan Peele.
Yes.
We'll get into it. So, Nikki, again, this is another one of Jordan Peele's movies that
Yes.
you have not seen prior to this.
Mhm.
But did you know about this, like, beforehand?
Of course, yeah. I feel like when Jordan Peele came out with Get Out, with his next movie, Us, people were like, oh my God, another one. Like, we can't.
Another one.
Another one. DJ Khaled. And
We the
everyone-
best music.
everyone was so pumped. And I don't know. I feel like that's like another reason why I didn't watch this one, just because of the fact that I didn't like. I felt like it was so hyped up that I didn't want to watch it and then be super disappointed. So yeah, I just didn't ever watch it until now. Honestly, didn't really have like a want to. It didn't seem like anything. Kind of like with Get Out. I'm glad I watched Get Out though, because that's actually a good movie. I really liked it. With this one, I felt kind of like the same. I'm like, I kind of get the gist of it. Like another set of them, comes home invasion. Like what? Yeah. Do you want me to tell you what I thought about it?
Yes, go ahead, lay it on me. This is going to be interesting.
Yes, it will be. I hated this movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought it sucked ass.
Oh, no. We're going to be on completely opposite spectrums here.
I felt like we would. Yeah, no, because you were saying earlier, like, so much happens in this, and I was thinking, I'm like, no.
I'll get into it, but I can tell you that there is
Yeah.
a lot of imagery and a lot of things that happen into the beginning, which is one of the complaints that I have about the movie. It throws a lot of information at you.
Yeah, no, I'm excited because with your brain, I'm like, I'm sure Cody caught all of this, and I'm like, I need that.
I caught most of it.
Yeah, because it seemed like, because watching Get Out, I'm like, there's going to be a lot of you know what I mean. Going to be a lot of that in this one as well,
Like social commentary
Yes.
and stuff like that.
So I'm keeping an eye on stuff, but it felt like so much, but also so little and so nothing that I was like, I nothing's sticking
so
right now.
nothing. Interesting.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
That's a very
And
hot take.
to be fair, Jade agrees with me. We talked about this earlier.
Wow.
Jade doesn't like this
How
movie
dare
either.
you, Jade?
I told Jade, I hate it.
Jade, this is going to be in your year-end review.
Your year-end review, and your reviews, you're doing amazing. This
Yeah, you're doing
podcast
great. You're
would
doing
not
great.
be like a thing. If
No,
was
it
annoying.
absolutely would not be.
And if it was a
considering the
thing,
fact that this whole podcast was even Jade's idea to begin with.
and if it was a thing, it would kind of like suck ass because we wouldn't have cool thumbnails or like
Jade
we
couldn't
would have
remind
like
people about my big hat.
we would have like a 10-hour podcast without their
Oh my
editing.
god, yeah. Can you imagine like our uncut like Alien
Oh, absolutely
review just
not.
going up?
I don't even want to listen to an uncut version of that. That would be insane.
Well, I mean, we have to listen to uncut because we're doing it live
Yes.
to each other.
Yeah,
So
that's different. But no, like I just felt like the beginning of this, I was waiting for something to happen because the beginning of Get Out sucked me in, and I felt like honestly it was probably the scariest part of that movie for me was the beginning because that's something very real that can happen.
Mhm.
And then with Nope, I haven't seen it in a minute. I think maybe like a year and a half too. I feel like I really enjoyed the beginning of that. I know I really liked that movie.
okay,
But then this
2 out of
one,
3 ain't bad.
this one, I was like, the beginning is just like really slow, and then by the time that like the family quote unquote comes around, I'm like, I don't know, this is
Interesting.
not for me.
This is
Yeah.
going to make for a very interesting
It
conversation.
will, yeah, because I feel like you enjoy it. Like, go ahead, tell me your thoughts.
Oh, I mean, it's no surprise. I really like this movie.
Yeah. Did you see it when it like first came out?
Yeah.
Or-
So,
okay.
like, my experience with this movie was I remember when the trailer first came out with this, like, very late 2018. I was pumped for it. Unlike Get Out, where it's just like I saw the trailer and it's just like, this looks cheesy. It's from Jordan Peele, a comedy guy.
Mhm.
Like, who knows if this is even going to be anything. But I wasn't like this with this movie. I was hyped because Get Out showed me, Jordan Peele can make a very good, like very well made horror film. That's coming up
That
on the
sounded.
mic.
I'm so sorry. I'm opening my water.
That's why
water
this
bottle.
water bottle here, I keep the lid on like off all the time because like when I do this,
Cody's saying I'm being unprofessional. you
no.
guys.
When I do this, like it makes this noise, and then that
Yeah,
shows up
that's
on the
a fun
mic, and
noise,
it's
though.
done that in a few episodes. So I was just like, I'm gonna leave it open
I'm
from
scared
here
I'm
on out.
gonna spill it. Like that one day I freaking came over.
Oh yeah, and like
the
a Sprite can just exploded everywhere.
I don't think we addressed that when that happened. I dropped my can of Sprite and it went.
What episode was that for? Was that
Everywhere.
for the thing?
It might
think
have
it
been for
was.
the thing. I'm not for sure.
I think it was. It was back when
Maybe.
we were at my old
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
And it wasn't 12 Angry Men.
It wasn't, no. Because I
Uh,
would have felt less bad because there was nothing.
because there was
there.
nothing in that
Yeah.
house. Like absolutely nothing.
I
So, yeah,
got
I
that
think-
shit everywhere, you guys. It got on Cody's laptop. I
My
was like,
laptop,
oh
my
God.
journal, my soundboard, it was just fucking everywhere.
Yeah. I was like, I'm about to buy Cody all new shit.
It's fine. It's fine.
It was fine.
I mean, this
Nothing
laptop's a
detrimental
piece of shit
happened.
anyway. Like it's 9 years old, so it's all good.
So I'm gonna maybe keep my drink over there.
You're good.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like I was super pumped to see this movie, and like Get Out, I saw it opening weekend. I think I saw this opening day.
Ooh.
I don't have the ticket stub for this because this was when
I don't believe you then.
Fair enough.
Fake news.
You just have to go on my word about it. I mean, this was at the time where our theater was bought out by Regal. And so they transitioned from the cool, like, almost cardboard, like, paper stubs that we had then
Mhm.
to, like, the weird, cheap, thin ones that we
Yeah.
have now. So it's like I wasn't collecting movie stubs at that point. So I was purchasing all my tickets online and stuff like that.
Yeah, I usually do that too.
But I'm pretty sure I did see this opening day just because, like, I was super hyped for it. And I remember leaving the theater. I was just like, I really liked it, but I didn't like it as much as Get Out.
Mhm.
But no, this is still, like, I think a tremendous, like, second movie because sometimes we see directors, they have, like, a really great first movie.
Yeah.
And then they either hard fall off or drop in quality with their second one, which I guess is the case for you because you
Yeah.
think that. But I'm thinking of just, like, someone like an M. Night Shyamalan who came out strong with The Sixth Sense. And then I know a lot of people like Unbreakable. I'm not the biggest fan of it,
I've
but
never seen that.
it's fine. It's kind of like a deconstruction of the superhero
I got
genre.
beef with that guy.
Oh, M. Night?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it when we do The Happening, but yeah.
I got beef with him. Whenever he got his little grubby little hands on Avatar The Last Airbender, I will never forgive you. Ever. Ever.
I'm still surprised he did that movie. I wonder what compelled him to do it.
I want to know who gave him the right to do that movie.
Well, Nickelodeon did. That's who did.
Like, Nickelodeon, what the fuck were you thinking?
Well, I think they were thinking, M. Night Shyamalan, he's like an A-list director. Apparently, they didn't watch The Happening beforehand.
Yeah. Such a bad choice. But anyways.
But anyway, the more that I've watched this over the years, like, I've grown to, like, appreciate it more and more over time. I think even at the time, this was in my top 10 favorite movies of 2019. I think it was in my top 5.
Interesting.
I think we'll see that with all 3 of Jordan Peele's movies. When they came out, they always made my top 5 favorites.
For that year.
Yeah, for that year. So, I really like this movie. And we'll talk about it because, like...
I'm going to tell you the exact moment they lost me in this movie.
It kind of sounds like when the second family shows up.
We'll sure talk about that.
But no, like, I feel like a lot of this movie does have, like, that similar kind of social commentary that Get Out did. But what I love what Jordan Peele does is it's not the same social commentary. Like, a lot of his every one of his movies always has, like, a predominantly black cast. So it's, like, very tempting to, like, do similar things that Get Out did. But I feel like with us, it's more broader than that. It's not like race relations. It's more like class divide.
It is class divide. But I felt like, I don't know, it was a lot that he bit off, I felt like.
There is a lot of stuff in here. We'll talk about it. Like, this first page of notes that I have here is really just like the first 10 minutes.
Good Lord, man.
There is a lot that he sets up here. But what I love about it is it does, much like Get Out, reward on repeat viewings. Like, even in the first shot that we see in this movie, just like there's so much that's set up that's paid off later that you don't even realize until like a second watch through.
Okay.
Like, I saw this movie twice in theaters, and I felt like the second time it's like I picked up more and more on just what's going on.
Okay. You can be my second set of eyes through this.
Okay,
maybe,
fair enough.
Maybe you'll convince me to raise my rating. But
I mean, I almost did that with Lake Mungo.
I mean, that's true. That is true. I was like, not bad.
But that's the only movie that I've been able to convince you on.
Yeah, you and Jade, I feel like both. I mean, Jade, did you ever finish watching that? Let us know right here.
Yeah, let us know. Put up here just yes or no.
Yeah.
Or I'll never tell.
Fine, keep your secrets. Okay, but let's get into this.
Yeah, let's get into it. We start off with some opening logos with the sound of the beach in the background. That's going to be the central kind of setting of everything that's going on here.
That was my beach noise, everyone. Did you like it?
Son of a beach. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
Pretty good.
And then we open up with a little title card, not of like the movie, but we get information already given to us of just like, in the continental United States, there's thousands of tunnels like underneath everywhere. Some of them are like abandoned railways, like dysfunctional subways, stuff like that. Some don't even have a known purpose at all, which I kind of Googled this because I was just like, is that true? Not entirely. Like, yes, there are thousands of tunnel systems underneath America because of subways and stuff like that, but it's just like, we pretty much know what they're for and what they are. Like, there's no, like, weird secret conspiracy tunnels.
That's what the man wants
That's
us
what
to
the
think.
Government wants you to think.
Exactly.
How fucking dare they?
I know. Down with them.
We're not going into conspiracy theories here. But
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
Yeah, but,
tear down the
tunnels,
system, people. Yeah.
Come on. And then we go to a TV.
And
Talking about
already here, this is why I'm talking about that first shot. There is a lot of information
Oh,
that is just
I
thrown
knew
at
the
you.
tunnels were going to be important. I knew this Hands Across America was going to be very important.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, they set up that there's a storm gonna like be rolling through, but already, like, I don't know if you noticed, like, there's videotapes on both sides of the TV. All of those movies that are on there are relevant to details of the plot that's gonna like come forward. So the names of the movies are The Man with Two Brains, which foreshadows like the Tether. They're two people sharing one brain. The Goonies, which is about a bunch of kids going underground and discovering
This is
like
our time.
yeah,
Our time down here, which I feel like definitely gets quoted later.
yes. It's been a while since I've seen the Goonies. I remember liking it but not loving it.
Oh, my sister loves that movie. My little sister. I don't know if she still does. I'll ask her.
I don't
I'm sure she
know.
does.
What's it? The weird deformed guy in the movie. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
I remember he
remember
used to
either.
freak me out, and that's why I didn't like watching it.
I get that. I just like, I don't know. I think I just thought that it was like, oh, this looks like there's, I don't know. I wasn't into it when I was little.
Neither was I.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure if I watched it now, I feel like I would probably vibe
I'm sure
with it.
I'd probably have a better appreciation for it, but
Yeah.
not really my thing. Chud is another one about mutants from underground.
Chud. We talked about this before too.
We're gonna have to do Chud at some point. That's a weird ass movie.
Bro, I'll put it on the list.
The other one is The Right Stuff, which is about like space travel. Doesn't really have too much to do about the plot, but it's like, you know, NASA government facility and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then A Nightmare on Elm Street, which could also just be like a Jordan Peele reference to a horror movie he likes, but also it's just like foreshadowing of just like this whole thing's going to be a nightmare situation.
Oh, a nightmare.
So already, like, throw that in with like the Hands Across America commercial, which, by the way, have you seen the actual commercial for that?
I don't think I have.
Here, I'm going to show it to you because it is weirder than the one that they show in the movie.
Show it to me, Rachel. Do you know what that is from?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's from that, I don't know, maybe it's from TikTok, I don't know. But she, like, the daughter Rachel was talking to her mom and she was like, something about like Jesus Christ has like came back or something, and like blah 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 blah. I don't even know. I'm telling this so badly. Let me know in the comments
That's
what
so
the fuck it
weird.
actually was. And the mom was like, "Show it to me, Rachel. Show it to me." And like she's like on the verge of a like breakdown because she thinks like Jesus is back.
Crazy. That is a crazy reference.
It's so funny.
But anyway, here it is. But yeah, Hands Across America is an interesting thing. I don't know if you're very familiar with like the concept of it, of just like, yeah, for charity, everyone just grab hands and they form like a long chain across America, which of course never actually happened because, you know, there's like terrain that would prevent you from doing so.
What?
I know. So it's an interesting thing to bring in here. Again, it's like a lot of the program was to help like the homeless.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Again, tying in the themes of like class divide that this movie has in it. Like already, this movie is throwing a lot of information at you. And that was one of the complaints that I had at the time. Is just like the movie throws so much at you within the first like 15 minutes. And you're wondering like how much of it is relevant. And it doesn't seem all connected. It can be very disorienting when you first watch this movie. And that's kind of how I felt first watching it as well.
It was a lot, and I was like, I know all of this has a meaning, and I just don't know what it is yet, and I'm not going to remember. Because I thought about writing stuff. I put talking about tunnels, TV, Hands Across America. It was 1986. I was like,
and also different from the Hands Across America commercial that we just watched, which is the Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand. In this one, they are playing Les Fleurs by Minnie Riperton, which is a song that will come back at the end of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
So they're already kind of setting up a foreshadowing of everything that's going to happen. Again, just like it's this scene with the TV is only like a few minutes long, but already it's just like so much information is being dumped on you. And I remember just like sitting in the theater knowing like Get Out and how much like foreshadowing happens at the beginning of that movie of just sitting there trying to absorb it all and just being like,
taking everything in. You're
just
like
I know all of this is going to be relevant, and it's just like putting things together. I can tell you the moment where it's just like, at first I was just like, what? Okay, what does this have to do with what we've just seen beforehand? But we'll get to it when we get to it.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
We'll get to it when we get there.
I think we also forgot to say spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers from here on out.
But like, come on,
you guys know what we're doing.
This is episode 28, 29.
Yes.
This is episode 29.
Nope, we'll be 30.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so it's 1986.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the carnival now.
At the carnival on Santa Cruz, the boardwalk, which I have never been to, despite the fact that like I've been to California like so many times.
Yeah.
I've never been to the boardwalk on Santa Cruz.
Yeah, California boy over here.
I know, crazy, right?
Freaking guy. I've never.
I've been to Venice Beach on LA, but like I've never been to Santa Cruz. So at least so far as I can remember.
Yeah.
Because maybe we have, but like I was super young and I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we might have went to California when I was little, or maybe it was before I was born. I don't know, but I don't remember it, so it doesn't matter.
I would hope that you don't remember things from before you were born. That would be weird.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so we got a little family here.
Mm-hmm.
Mom,
little
dad, daughter.
Adelaide.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know if you recognize the actor who plays the father. He was in Candyman, the 2021 version. He played Anthony in that.
Oh, okay.
The actor is Yahya Abdul Martin II.
Oh yeah,
great
that
actor.
name sounds very familiar. Actually,
Yeah.
So it's probably
He's been in a lot of things. I really like him when he ever shows up. But I like him in here as kind of being like not really a deadbeat father, but kind of just like an absent father.
Not like an attentive father.
Very much a typical 80s father.
Yeah, kind of just like. I mean, he wants to have fun too.
He kind of wants to have fun, but at the same time, he's having arguments with his wife of just like, what, I can't have a beer?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, probably don't drink in public when you're in a public space.
It's like, yeah, you can't have a beer because we're watching our daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets to the point where, because he wins his daughter a Thriller t-shirt.
Which, by the way, the person behind the counter that gives him the Thriller shirt, his name, Duke Nicholson. Can you guess who he might be?
Ooh.
He is the son of Jack Nicholson.
Oh, Duke is what he named his son.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And his character that we see here at the beginning, his name is Danny, like Danny Torrance. And then later on, his tethered self will be named Tony.
What was Tony? Is that?
Tony, the one that Danny speaks to.
Yes. Okay.
So
because I was like, I remember Danny being named.
So it's a nice little Shining reference.
And he loves The Shining.
Yeah, he loves The Shining. I mean, a lot of this movie will also have twin imagery, which is also a big thing from The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jordan Peele is like me for real. He also loves The Shining.
He's just like me.
He's just like me for real. But yeah, the father wins his daughter a Thriller shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Sick shirt. Love it.
Oh, it looks dope as hell.
I want that shirt.
I do too. I'm not like a crazy Michael Jackson fan, but like
I like his music. I'm not sure if I like the person.
I like I don't know. There's so many mixed things. I don't know what's real or what's true and what's not. So I don't know.
I don't know Michael Jackson for real, so it's like I can't comment on whether or not the allegations are true or not.
I do like his music. There's this one song. Have y'all seen that video of the birds dancing, like the animated birds? So funny.
Interesting.
Someone drew like two birds, because birds dance for like mating purposes, and then a third bird comes and they're dancing, and then the girl bird goes over to him because he's dancing better, but then the guy bird that came in second is like, fuck you, girl, and then went to the other guy bird and they just start dancing together, and it's really funny. But there's a Michael Jackson song that's playing, and I love that song. I don't know what it is though.
Interesting.
What a weird tangent I went on.
That
Sorry.
is kind of a weird tangent.
Have y'all seen that video?
Have you guys seen this very obscure video?
I don't think it's that obscure.
It doesn't sound like I don't know it.
If maybe I'll look it up later. Anyways,
Yeah, because that'll be interesting because I want to know what the hell you're talking about. I know that I've seen videos of just like birds just walking and people like animate arms onto the birds.
Oh, that is funny. I'm gonna look this shit up right now.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. It's our podcast. We can do whatever the hell we want. Oh, that's actually incredible. I love that. I loved every moment of that.
Yeah. I hope you guys pause this to go watch that video because I don't think it is birds for some reason on YouTube. If you want to go look that up.
Go look that up.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Look that shit up because that had me dying.
But no, I like that Michael Jackson song a lot, and I've never heard it before.
But no surprise, yeah, the Thriller shirt is going to explain some of the things that the Tether do later on.
Okay.
Mostly in like how they dress. We'll get to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very specific to Michael Jackson.
Is that why?
I'm more. I guess we'll bring it up.
Okay.
Like all the Tether just have one glove on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Michael Jackson also wears one glove.
And the little girl just remembered that and was like...
Well, I mean, it's 1986. Michael Jackson would have been huge. So it's just
Is that why they have one glove?
Yeah.
I hate this even more.
Oh, okay.
That pisses me off.
I love that detail.
That's crazy. Here, I thought it actually meant something.
Hey,
because Michael Jackson.
You can't underestimate how big Michael Jackson was in the 80s.
Very true. Wow. Okay. Well, anyways, so they head on over to play another game.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, baby.
My favorite thing is just watching like them play whack-a-mole. Like the dad, like he just keeps hitting the same spot over and over again.
Yeah, it's like, keep going, bud. I'm sure you'll get there.
And then the guy next to him is just randomly just hitting everywhere. It's really funny to watch. But once again, whack-a-mole, things coming up from underground. Like there's a lot of just everything is playing in. In fact, even before they get to whack-a-mole, like the mom mentions that, they're filming a movie down like on the pier and stuff like that. That's a reference to Lost Boys because it was also filmed on the Santa Cruz boardwalk.
Interesting. Okay.
So, and considering the fact this opening is taking place in 1986, that's when they would have been filming Lost Boys. So. Okay.
Jordan Peele's like, I knew that.
I know ball.
I know ball. Thank you very much. But yeah, so the wife is like, hey, Addie, come with me to go to the restroom. And she's like, I don't need to go. Okay. And so she tells her husband, she's like, make sure you watch your daughter.
And he's like, yeah. He clearly isn't. No. He's like, I'm watching her. Well,
she's like 2 feet away from him and he's not even facing
just like
her.
Fucking whacking all these moles and everything like that.
If I was the mother, I'd been like, you're coming with me. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter if you need to go or not. We're going together.
Just grab her hand and it's just like, no, we're going.
Yeah. But, she's like, okay, she leaves her daughter there and her dad's freaking watchful eye, which dads, please watch your children. It's not just the moms.
I feel like dads nowadays are probably more attentive to that, but yeah, 80s
back
dads.
then, that's the women's job.
I'm a man. I'm having fun. Yeah. Whack-a-mole.
Insane. Well, of course, Addie, she
wanders
leaves.
off.
Yeah, she wanders off. She gets bored. And I'm immediately like, little girl, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, kids wander off. I'm pretty sure, like, what is it? Whenever my mom would take me and my brothers and sisters, like, to Walmart or anything to, like, shop around, like, we'd wander off, too.
My parents instilled lots of fear in me as a child.
Okay.
I would have, no.
It was a very different time back then.
Yes.
Just, like, kids could wander off and they're not aware of like the actual dangers of like what wandering
No, my
off
mom
could
was
be.
like, someone will take you and kill you. And I was like, okay. I'm going to stay right here.
See, my parents, they would joke and just be like, yeah, someone will take you and, we'll let them take you. They can have you.
My parents were like, you will be murdered, ripped limb from limb. My mom watched a lot of ID channel.
My parents were not that aggressive with it. They'd just be like, yeah, someone will take you and yeah, they can have you. You'll be their kid.
Yeah, you'll be their problem now. But as she's walking, she's kind of going to
the beach.
Mm-hmm. And as she's going, she passes by this guy who has Jeremiah
11:11, which I actually wrote down what the Bible verse is.
I knew you would. I looked it up, but I was like, Cody's going to have it.
It's, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. So basically just saying, like, I'm going to, like, punish these people, and they will cry out for my help, and I won't give it to them.
Is that God saying that, or Jesus? Or both?
I mean, they're interchangeable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, one's a son.
I know, but a lot of people are just like, Jesus Christ is the Lord and stuff like that.
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not hugely religious, so I don't really know.
What was he? Who was he saying that to or about? Do you know?
No, I don't know the context of it.
Okay.
I just looked up the Bible verse and
cool.
the relevance that it has to the plot.
Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, that's cold-blooded.
Also, I mean, the 11:11 brings up the whole idea of twins, just the 1 and 1, which is going to be very relevant. Mm-hmm. I mean, everything that we see here on the boardwalk, we get later on from a different perspective. That's why we have like pan shots of a lot of things, like a couple doing like rock, paper, scissors. Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of people on the pier like eating food. We see people riding on rides. Like all of that's going to come back later on in the movie. Mm-hmm. We're just getting like the establishing as Addie is walking to the beach.
And I'm like, she's going to the fucking, like, what's going on? Why is she going over there? But she is.
I mean, the beach is cool.
Get to the beach. It's dark out. Like, I'd be so scared if I was a child. But I was just a fearful child. Anyways.
Fair enough. Putting myself in that situation, I'm not sure if I even would have wandered off in the first place. Mm-mm. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd be afraid to go out at night on a beach.
I don't know. It's just so dark.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, especially, like, because, you know, you've probably seen videos of people who are, like, do, like, the fishing out on the boat, and it'll be, like, late at night, and they'll, like, they'll film a video of it, and it's just darkness. Like,
see, that I couldn't do. Out on the water,
nothing. Like, yeah, so it's, like, whenever you're going to the beach at night, and you look out, it just looks like an abyss. Like,
I mean,
there's
it pretty much
nothing
is.
out there.
I mean, it's kind of like that when you see it in the movie, but you see the storm clouds in the distance as they're coming up.
Mm-hmm. A storm's a brewing.
A storm's coming.
It's a coming. Well, where she's going, she's heading to Vision Quest. That's what
I didn't write down the name of it. I think it's like the Shaman's Vision Quest.
Yeah.
But I do like the big sign on it says, find inside it.
It does. And I was like, this is an odd little shack in the middle of a beach.
I mean, kind of, yeah. But like you get inside and it's like this fun house of mirrors. Mm-hmm. Actually, I even wrote down the voiceover because there is a voiceover that plays when she enters it that kind of has relevance to the plot.
I couldn't. What did it say?
So the voiceover says, then Satutneg, or however you pronounce that, went to Taiowa and said, I want you to see what I have built, and I have done well. And Taiowa looked and said, it is very good, but you are not done with it. Now you must create life of all kinds and set it in motion according to my plan, the universal plan. So basically of just like, we learned throughout this movie about the Tethered and where they come from and how they were like created in experiments. So it's pretty much just being like, creating new life out of this according to the universe's plan. There is like kind of a hint through this that there is a God in this universe. Because like the way that the Tethered share one consciousness kind of implies just like there is a God kind of like controlling the souls of all these people.
So is that who created them?
No, the
God,
government.
Or
the government created them.
Okay.
We learned later on of just like these facilities underground were built by the government in order to create clones of people because they think that they can clone like people underground to control the people up on top of the ground.
Okay.
But obviously it failed. And so they just kind of abandoned the whole project and just left the Tethered to fend for themselves below.
It was quite surprising because I feel like they would have been like, all right, we're going to kill you guys.
Yeah, you would think so. But at the same time, it's very like...
too time consuming.
It's very government to just be like, you know what? Let's just abandon
our funding's cut. We got to go.
We'll just seal them off underground and it'll be good.
And I'm also wondering, okay, so as Addie's going through this little fun house of mirrors, well, she enters, it starts pouring rain. Mm-hmm. It's not even like a drizzle at first, it's just...
She even drops her candied apple on the beach.
Ew, I was like, sandy candy apple. Yeah, she's going inside, and she is now in the little mirror maze.
The power goes out.
Yes.
And so she's trying to find an exit. There is an exit sign, but like she's running into mirrors everywhere.
And she's like freaking out now. I'm like, okay, honey, you went on your own. You went into this weird ass place. It's dark out. It's about to storm. Now you're starting to get scared. You weren't scared earlier. Now you're scared.
I think it's different being like out in an open place versus being confined. I was like,
why did you go in there?
Curiosity.
I suppose
kids are curious. Also, it could be implied that it's like divine intervention.
Like again, it was calling to her, maybe.
Yeah, like maybe because they show a moment later on of just like both of them looking out to like. Well, Addie looks out to the beach, but then we get the tethered version of her also like looking out. It kind of seems like there is a moment where they sync up and decide to like meet in the middle.
Yeah.
So that could also explain just why she wanders off to the beach.
Later, Red is what they call.
Yes.
Yeah. Red says that God brought us together.
Yeah. Again, there is a lot of just like biblical references and stuff like that. It's very much implied just like there is an existence of a God that's kind of just like allowing the tethered to be connected the way that they are.
But I'm also wondering, so as Addie's going through, like we said, she ends up facing herself.
Kind of.
The tethered version
they're like back to back.
Yeah, and then she turns, and
she
then the
turns,
tethered
but like the tether does not turn.
And I'm just like, later we find out that the tether gets here, right? How were they connected? Like there was just a tunnel there. Was that purposeful?
Yeah, I mean, when Addie goes down, like into that, like because she'll go into like the Vision Quest later on in the movie. She like goes through where like tethered Addie Red came up through, and she opens a door, and it leads to like all these corridors that will lead down.
It's just weird that it like.
It is a very weird, just like this place is connected to like these secret underground tunnels, like this shack specifically.
But that's just how it is.
But that's just how it is. Okay. That's just where this like one of these tunnels leads up to this entrance. And
I'm sure other tunnels lead different places.
Again, like there's thousands of miles of tunnels everywhere.
I think whenever they do the news broadcast, they say that like the people were coming from like sewers or some shit.
Again, like a Chud thing coming from the sewers.
Also
a Godzilla 1998 reference because Godzilla would also come up from the sewers.
I can't remember what Chud stands for. I can never remember.
I can look it up here.
It was like creature something.
Chud.
Underground dweller or some shit. I don't even know. Something humanoid underground
It's
dweller?
Something like that.
We're looking up Chud.
Okay, title of the movie is an abbreviation for cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Cannibalistic. That's the word I was looking for. Nice.
Which, I mean, the Chud creatures aren't necessarily human, so if they're eating humans, is that cannibalism?
I mean, were they eating each other too?
I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've seen Chud. So.
I don't know. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen it too.
I actually got to see it in theaters when they projected it. Not back in the day.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Because I wasn't alive when it came out.
Like, I don't believe
No,
you.
like I've talked about it on our podcast before where it's like one of our theaters like in town would play older horror films. So I got to actually see it projected on screen. So
that's cool.
It was pretty cool. It was fun. It was like my first experience with the movie too.
That's dope actually. But yeah, so we got a little ahead of ourselves, but as she's like wandering through the mirror, she's whistling, freaking herself out. The whistling continues when she's not whistling anymore. Backs up, and her and the tethered are like facing back to back.
Then she turns around, but the tether doesn't. And that's when we get that cool close up of Addie's face, and she's just like
yeah, she's like freaked the fuck out now.
And then we hard cut to a rabbit.
Yeah.
And this is when I remember sitting in the theater. I was just like, what the fuck do the rabbits have to do with what we've just seen? It's like I know it's going to have something to do with something, but I just remember just being like, okay, this is a lot.
Yeah.
We have tunnels, we have doppelgangers, we have like biblical verses, and now we just have rabbits.
Yeah. Do you know what the rabbits mean now?
I do. I mean, there's a joke in there about like multiplying like rabbits.
Okay.
You know how rabbits just like they breed and then they just spread everywhere.
Yeah.
But also rabbits are like part of like cloning experiments.
Oh,
so that's why there's like a shit ton of rabbits everywhere in abundance, is because like we used to in real life clone rabbits. So that can also be an explanation as why rabbits are everywhere.
Rabbits have evil eyes.
They kind of do.
They do.
One of my friends, Jonathan, he's huge into rabbits. In fact, what was it? I specifically told him not to go see this movie because it's like they kill rabbits in this.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
I
didn't recommend Jojo Rabbit to him for the same reason.
Oh, do they kill? Is there actually?
They do kill a rabbit at the beginning of the movie. So,
damn.
Spoiler alert for Jojo Rabbit.
But yeah, I don't trust rabbits. They don't got trustworthy eyes. I don't trust them.
I think they're cute.
They are, but I'm not going to trust them.
I'm not sure if I'd want one as a pet. I don't think I would know how to take care of a rabbit.
Oh, absolutely not.
But anyway, like, this is where we get our title card, Us.
Us.
Which I kind of like as a double entendre of just meaning, like, they are us and stuff like that. But it could also, because the United States is abbreviated U.S., this could just be, like, United States.
Yeah.
We're talking about the state of the United States.
No, I also got that, too.
And also, this opening theme slaps. I fucking love this soundtrack.
It was good. The soundtrack was great.
Same person who did the soundtrack to Get Out.
It was good.
So, also, I know you'll love this. It like the chanting at the beginning is very reminiscent of The Omen.
Oh yeah,
you know the ting ting ting. Because
true.
we know how you feel about The Omen.
The original.
The original
so
Omen.
Funny.
I love The Omen, but
I look back on it and I was like, I wish I could have been like an adult during the 70s and I could have just been casted in anything, because those actors are crazy.
Oh my goodness, we have to do a ranking of The Omen at some point, because there is a death scene in The Omen 2 that I think you would burst out laughing at, because I know I did.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah, we're all at that.
The Omen, what a fucking series The Omen is.
Yeah, how many movies are in The Omen?
There's 5. There's 5. No, there's 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah, there's The Omen. Damien, The Omen 2, The Omen 3, The Final Conflict. There's The Omen 4, which has a subtitle that I can't remember. Then there was the remake in 2006, and then we had the first Omen that came out a few years ago. So
I didn't like that one.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it was okay.
It kind of just does the same things that The Omen did.
Yeah.
But like comparative to everything that came beforehand in the Omen series, I'm just like, this is actually kind of a breath of fresh air. This is actually fairly decent.
But as they're zooming out from the rabbits in their cages, yeah, like you said,
we get I used to listen to this soundtrack when I would go on walks, because it's just like, it's so good.
It's good. But now we are in present day.
As they're driving through, so the song that plays at the beginning, we talked about with Get Out, of like how Jordan Peele loves to use music to kind of tell what's going on. This song is I Like That, and some of the lyrics to this actually kind of foreshadow like who Addie is as a character. So let me look up.
Look up the lyrics of that song.
So like the first bit of lyrics that we get like at the beginning is like, sometimes a mystery, sometimes I'm free, depending on my mood or my attitude. Sometimes I'm on a roll or stay at home. Walking contradiction, guess I'm factual and fiction. So basically setting up of just like Addie's kind of off.
Yeah.
She's kind of a weird person. Basically a walking contradiction because of the twist that happens later on in the movie.
A twist. No one saw that coming.
So again, it's Jordan Peele using music to kind of tell parts of the story, to foreshadow what's going to come later.
Yeah. But it's a family in a car,
Mm-hmm.
mom, dad, brother, sister, an all-American family,
A
as you might
nuclear
say.
family.
Yeah. And they're driving down to their vacation home. So they're a little well off.
A little well off, although we'll talk about it when we get to it because there's another family we'll meet
Mm-hmm.
later on where it's just like they feel like they are generational wealth.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like Addie, Gabe, and their children just feel like they kind of had to work their way to be this way.
Yeah.
Because I think even their vacation home that they're going to, I think is like Addie's old home
Mm-hmm.
because like they talked about how last time they were down there is when the grandma died, so I'm assuming that's Addie's mom that we saw
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning. I feel like this is that house because
Okay.
like below him when we go down there we see like Addie's old dance studio that she would dance in, so
Mm-hmm.
it's like they didn't even like buy a summer house, it's just like it was an
Kind of like an
they
inheritance.
inherited it.
Yeah.
So
That's true, huh? But yeah, they get to there. There's
mhm.
nice little
How do you
banter.
feel about Gabe? Because I love Gabe as a character. Winston Duke is great in this movie.
Um, Gabe was pissing me off because I was like,
Ah,
read the room,
I mean
Gabe.
that's kind of what I love about him is he's a dork. And in fact, I don't know this for a fact, but I kind of feel like this is who Jordan Peele is in real life.
Yeah,
Of just
no.
like the dorky dad,
hmm
sort of.
No, and like it was fun because yeah, like you get like the dorky dad making all the dad jokes.
He dabs at one point, just like,
Yeah. He's goofy, but also, he's one of those dads that they goof too much and they don't know when to stop goofing.
they goof too close to the
They
sun.
do.
I
And
mean,
he
there
he
are
doesn't know when to reel it in and to like I said, read the freaking room.
I don't know. He's kind of like me for real, who uses humor to like try to diffuse very serious
I was like,
situations.
bro, can we be serious for like 2 seconds, please?
He provides a lot of comedy relief. He's not quite like Rod from the last movie,
Well,
but almost of that level of just like he'll be kind of the jokey
I
one.
was gonna say, I feel like there's too much comedic
Yeah,
relief
we'll
in this
talk about
one.
it. I feel like too many of the characters are kind of snarky and tell
Yeah.
jokes.
It was very heavy-handed, this one.
There's one specific scene where it's just like I feel like the humor doesn't work as well as it did in Get Out. Like Get Out will go like long periods of time with like tension and build up, and then
Mhm.
like we'll go to Rod and he'll offer that
Relieve
relief.
it, yeah.
Whereas like I feel like in this movie it's just like it it's not as well integrated
No, like it'll
into
be
it.
tense comedic relief,
Mhm.
comedic relief, tense like
I never feel like it undermines any of the serious stuff in here, but a lot of the not a lot of the humor, but some of the humor doesn't really work for me in this
no,
movie.
it just yeah. It just seems kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Um I don't know. It doesn't land basically. It
Yeah,
seems very childish.
I wouldn't
Um
say childish. It's
it
very
isn't I'm
snarky.
sure
It's very
I
like
can't think of the word.
I just go to snarky, especially when we get to just like
Juvenile? Not
kind of
yeah,
not really
but not
juvenile.
like in the way
But
it's
like, there's a scene where it's just like the dad's just like, "You can have my wallet, you can have my car, you can take the boat for all I care." And then the daughter's just like, "No one wants your boat, Dad." Like something
yeah.
like that.
I don't yeah, it's just like I don't know. I hated it.
I guess we can call it. It's
Bottom
almost
line.
quippy, almost like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Like how an Avengers movie will just have like someone saying like a quippy kind of sarcastic sort of
Mhm.
thing. Like some of the humor in this movie feels that way.
Yeah, and it
At
just
least the
doesn't
lines of
work.
dialogue. There's some humor in this like physical comedy that I think is really good.
Mhm.
So we'll get to those when we
We'll
get to
get
them.
there. But yeah, they're kind of just like I didn't know anything too important. Once they get there, like them kind of just they're kind of slowly introducing the family and their dynamics, talking
We get
to.
set up of some of their characters. Like we
Mhm.
learn that Zora is a runner.
Yes, I was just about to say, the
Hmm.
dad's like saying you can run here, run on the beach. It's harder. It'll like you know, it'll better you as a runner. And she's like, I don't want to run anymore.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like,
The fuck you talking about,
and she
girl?
was like, what's the point of running? He's like, to be in the Olympics?
I would love it if he like takes his belt out and it's like, you're gonna run now.
No.
But no, she also establishes that she doesn't know how to drive. She wants to learn how to drive. And the dad's just like, well, why do you need to drive if you can just run everywhere?
Yeah.
Which, come on, Dad.
Very, very, that part was fine. Like this little like back and forth cute.
Yeah, I mean, nothing of any kind of tensions happening. We're just kind of building the
No.
family dynamic, which I love this family unit. They feel very real and natural. Like, they feel like an actual family unit, which is very important.
The brother's a little weird, a little quirky.
He does a little magic trick,
He says,
which it'll play like a very important part later on in the movie.
Yeah.
So,
because the thing that he's messing with is supposed to like
it's
cause
supposed to spark.
A spark. Yeah. But it's not working, so he's just constantly flicking it, trying to do the magic trick that he's doing. And
I love his little line of just like, this thing is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, and then, the parents are like,
whoa.
Calm down, bro.
Don't be using no words like that.
Yeah, but then we get...
Well, the dad mentions that they're going to go down to the beach.
Yeah.
And Addie is just like, she starts to freeze up of just like, oh, I didn't know we were going to the beach.
Like, why are we going to the beach?
Yeah.
What's going on to the beach? And then we get a flashback at some point, which honestly confused me for a second because I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's a flashback to like, we assume a little bit more time after the incident that we saw at the beginning of the movie.
After Addie kind of goes missing.
The parents are like seeing a psychiatrist. They're just like, our daughter's like not talking. Like something happened down there. The psychiatrist mentioned like maybe she has PTSD, and the dad's just like,
trauma response.
The dad's just like, my daughter didn't fight in Vietnam. Why would she have PTSD? And it's like, PTSD can occur from anything.
What a dad in the 80s, right?
I love that of just like,
you can only get that from war.
A typical dad just being like, I mean, at the same time, like most of the time you hear about PTSD, it's from people who come back from war. So like, I get the natural like association between like war PTSD, but it's like anyone can get PTSD from anything that's traumatic.
Yeah, it's going to be a traumatic experience for them.
Yeah, it's post-traumatic stress disorder. You experience something traumatic, you're going to experience this phenomenon. So
I don't think you'll get this reference either. It's like
it's a Naruto reference.
It's not. It's like a TLC show. I forgot what it's called. It's like it's kind of like a 16 and Pregnant, but it's like a TLC show. Let me know what it's called, everyone.
16 and PTSD.
Well, it was funny because one of the dads, like he was like 15, 16 years old, he was saying something
let me just say, I hate that sentence. The dad who's 15 or 16 years old. I'm just like, God.
Exactly. But he was talking about his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, I don't know. She's got like PTSD, post-traumatic Down syndrome. Wait, I said, wait, hold on. I'm tripping. That's not
anything that you just said.
So funny. And I remember, oh my God, so funny that way. I was like, wait, hold on. That's not it.
Traumatic Down syndrome. That's crazy. That sounds like something a 16-year-old would say.
Yeah, so it was funny. But that's what it reminded me of. But anyway, so yeah, they're talking about how they're concerned, how she's not communicating anymore. And the therapist says, encourage her to draw.
Or dance.
Let her express herself through movement or through action instead of like actually speaking.
And then the dad, typical 80s dad, is just like, I'm going to go out and have a smoke.
Yeah.
I like his little moment where he's trying to cheer his daughter up, where he's just like, he's pulling at her like sleeve, tousling her hair, like patting her on the head, and then he just leaves without saying a word.
I feel like that was like at that moment, I was like, that was him giving, because obviously dad in the 80s, he probably grew up, not in a super emotional household.
I mean,
so
considering
I feel like
his age, he would have grown up in like a 50s, 60s household where it's like dads were a different breed.
Exactly. So he doesn't really know how to show like love and care and be like, I'm here for you. So him doing those little little actions, I was like, that is him
trying his best.
His hardest to get even like a little smile or like a glimmer from her. Because I'm sure he's probably done that before, and she's like, "Ah, stop," or like swats him away, and that part kind of got to me because I'm like, I was like, he is trying, but like he doesn't have the emotional.
I just find it
he's
funny of
emotionally
just
constipated. And he
I
doesn't
just
know what
love
to
it
do.
as just like a typical 80s dad of just like, I'm trying to connect to my daughter, but I don't know how, so I'm just going to do the very bare minimum.
Yeah. No, I could tell that's all he had.
But there is a very important line in this therapy session where it's just like the mom says, I just want my daughter back. Again, hinting at like there was a switch.
I was going to say, I immediately assumed there was a switch
Oh, okay.
because of the fact that I was like, I feel like she is not talking because she can't. She doesn't know how because she was the other.
You kind of picked up on it instantly, whereas I didn't.
No, because I was like, I don't think it's like from PTSD. I'm like, I think it's because she just literally doesn't know how to speak yet.
Mm-hmm.
And like eventually she learns. But yeah, like that's what I got.
I mean, there's a lot of hints throughout the movie of just like the Addie that we have throughout this movie. It's not the real Addie. Because like when Red comes up, who is the other Addie, like she can talk, whereas none of the other Tethered can talk. Again, hinting at the fact that Red is probably the original Addie.
No, there's moments in this where I was kind of going back and forth. I was like, was she switched? Was she not switched? Like I thought initially she was, but there was one moment later when we'll get to it when we get to it. But I was like, all right. Well, pretty sure she was switched.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll get there, though.
I don't think I picked up on it on my first viewing. Actually, I know for a fact I didn't pick up on it. So
no, I was like, I've been around the block one or two times.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm a real movie person.
Thank you very much. But yeah, so now we're kind of flashing back to the cabin.
What I do love about this shot, it's like a very brief one where it's like Addie's just kind of looking at the table and we see a fake spider next to a real spider crawling out. Again, like that parallel of just like there's a real one and there's a fake one.
Look at that. Spider, all right.
Spider? Yeah, that's the symbolism of the spider. Just like there's a fake one and then there's a real one.
But yeah, and then this is when Adeline says more that she really does not want to go to the beach. She tells husband, "We're not going. I don't care." Like,
and Gabe kind of guilt trips her into doing it. Just
he's like, "Well, okay.
Well, okay. I know the kids were looking forward to it.
They're
we
super excited.
We haven't been down here since Grandma died, and
I feel like it would have just been a good thing for them."
Mm-hmm. And so she reluctantly is just like,
"Okay, fine,
whatever. We'll go. We'll go. It's fine. It's okay."
Because then he brings up what's the other family's last name? Because these are the Wilsons, right? Or the Wilkins?
I think so. Let me look at the cast.
I think it's
they're the Wilsons.
Okay,
so
and then who's the other family?
They're the Tylers.
Tylers, okay. Because I think he also mentions the Tylers already told him that we were going well. I think he throws that little thing in there, and she's like, "Fine, whatever, we'll go."
I don't know. In my notes, I never wrote last names. I just wrote all their first names. So it's like they're Josh and Kitty. So
I was like, I was going back and forth from mom, dad, other mom, other dad.
In fact,
Gabe,
like a lot of the Tethered in this movie also have names, but in my notes I just wrote them as just like they're the Tethered this person, they're the Tethered this person.
Yeah, I just kept putting other because Tethered was too long for me to write.
Yeah, I literally for all of them wrote Tethered because that's what they are. It's shorter than like writing doppelganger.
Oh God, I would not. But yeah, and then we are kind of getting a little bit of a tour of the house at this moment. I feel like Adeline's kind of going down memory lane. She goes down to the basement.
Well, she's looking for Jason, who's kind of just hiding around the house.
Oh, okay. Is she looking for him? Oh, yeah, because I think...
Because he's being weirdo. He's got the Wolfman
He's being
mask.
weirdo.
He's being a weird kid. Well, he's wearing the Wolfman mask, which I think when I initially saw the movie, I thought was a Chewbacca mask.
I didn't know what the hell it was. I was trying to figure it out.
It's a Wolfman mask.
Okay.
So
it looked familiar, so that makes sense.
I'm not sure, like, if the Wolfman mask. I mean, like, Wolfman is like dual identities of just like you have the human and then he transforms into the wolf. Yeah. So it could be that, but then again, this is a Universal movie, so it could just be a reference to Universal Studios.
They're like, hey.
Because a Wolfman is a Universal monster. Yeah. So.
But she's kind of wandering around. There's lots of mirrors that she's looking into, if you
especially
noticed.
when she goes downstairs and it's her like dance studio.
Yeah,
we get like a little flash of her just like dancing in front of the mirror and stuff like that. She also has like a little stuffed rabbit toy.
Yes,
which is also important.
That's
rabbits.
important. Rabbits, you guys.
Again, like when I told you last week about just like, oh, we're gonna get to rabbit symbolism in the next movie. Oh
yeah, you did.
Yeah,
it's a wabbit season.
It's wabbit season. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Such a creepy song.
It is. But yeah, Jason just like he sneaks up on his sister and scares her, and then he runs into a closet. Yes. And he uses to pry it open a little ambulance.
I was going to say it was an ambulance. Oh, that'll come back later.
Foreshadowing to the end, yeah. And it also foreshadows of just like this door like locks on its own or jams or something like that because like Zora walks by and kicks the ambulance
because she's pissed at him because she like just got scared by him. So yeah, she kicks it in so that he's locked in there.
Very sibling energy. There.
And so he's now like banging on it to get out. The mom comes back from her little memory lane that she's got going on.
Yeah. She's like, what did I tell you about going in that fucking door? You go in there again and you're staying in there, mister.
I don't think she says so.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
She said you're going to be locked in there for life. But now the family, they go out. They're all together now. And the dad is out on the lake.
He bought a boat. The Crawdaddy.
And I just want to say, I would be so stoked for this.
I mean, I'd be stoked for a boat, too. But, like, the dad's very dorky. I mean, he obviously bought this thing used. Again, showing kind of like, yeah, they're well off, but it's like they're not quite high class.
Where they could, like, have enough to buy a used boat, but not enough to buy, like, a brand new one.
I mean, because the thing even, like, stops in the middle. And I love, like, Gabe's, like, fix-it solution. He's like, don't worry, Josh told me about this. And it's just fucking whacking the engine until it starts again.
Yeah. And again, we get another little foreshadow thing where he's like whacking it. It doesn't turn on right away. And then it turns on by itself all of a sudden and it kind of jerks him forward. That'll come back later.
And also come back later, the boat constantly like veers to the left.
Yeah, because I think he says something about that at this point. Like, yeah, they said it veers to the left.
Also, I don't know if you noticed this entire time, Zora on her shirt has a rabbit logo on there.
Oh, does she? I didn't even notice that.
And even later on, like in the main moments of this movie, when we get to like all the action, she'll have a shirt that has like THO written on it, which I think is like in a different language, meaning rabbit.
Oh.
So it's like, there's a lot of rabbit symmetry here.
Wow. They said, if you haven't gotten to the point yet.
I mean, she's rabbits. Also like a runner, a very fast runner.
I was just thinking that too. Like rabbits run fast. Yeah.
So yeah.
And then when did they start talking about mind control? I just have that
it's when they're driving to the beach. And yeah, Zora is on her phone and she's just like, did you guys know that the government puts fluoride in your water to control people's minds?
Oh, yeah. Just a random fact she has.
I mean, I kind of feel like that would have been me at her age of just bringing up random shit that I know. Yeah. I think I talked to my mom a lot when I was a kid of just like, things about movies that I know or stuff like that. Just random weird facts that she probably had no interest in hearing. She said,
okay, sweetie, that's nice.
But yeah, it foreshadows like government conspiracies, which will come into play later. Mind control, which is what the government's been doing. By the way, guys, fluoride in water is not an actual... Well, it's an actual thing, but it's not dangerous like people think it is.
People go crazy about that.
Oh, there's like thousands of conspiracy theories and people just like, I will never drink any fluoride water. It's like, it's not bad for you.
You know what's really bad for us? Data centers. That's really bad for the water.
That's actually true.
That's extremely bad for the water.
If we could take a fraction of our anger over fluoride water and put it into the data centers.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be awesome, yeah. Like, let's stop having them put them up places. Like, let's fight that.
Let's fight it because fuck AI.
Like, we're slowly killing our planet for the stupidest reasons.
Girl, we've been doing that since we invented the automobile.
We've already been killing our planet, but then we're killing it even faster with just like wanting to have AI shit.
And I'm just over here just like, we just fucking fixed the ozone layer and now we're going to run out of drinking water. What the fuck?
Like, people are using AI to be like, write my resume or like, do this for me. What would be best with this?
Bringing up that like conspiracy of just like fluoride is used to control people's minds. And when no one responds, she's just like, well, I guess nobody cares about the end of the world. Again, a little foreshadowing of what's going to come later.
Bum, bum, bum.
Because we're going to have like a very apocalyptic kind of imagery going on at the end.
Definitely. And the son says something weird. What does he say?
Well, he's still trying to like do the magic trick, and Zora's just like, if you tell us what it's supposed to do, we can imagine like what's going on. And he's like, why don't you imagine kissing my anus?
He does say, imagine kissing my anus. And the dad's like, whoa.
Yeah, the dad and mom freak out. And he's just like, I said anus. Anus is not a curse word. And I love the dad. I love the dad. He's like, actually, I would have preferred you use a cuss in this situation.
That word. He's like, where did you even learn that?
Because, saying anus instead of just ass is just a weird thing.
It's interesting. But yeah, it's like we're kind of getting that. The son, Jason, is a little quirky.
He's not like other girls.
Yeah, he's a little odd. But I feel like this whole, even like the daughter's a little, well, I guess not really odd. She just more
feels very
recluse.
Stereotypical teenager, just always on her phone and stuff like that, not really paying attention to what's going on around her.
Yeah, but sounds a little weird. But I mean, but then as they're driving to the beach, they pass by an accident that has happened.
Well, first before that, when they're driving, they play "I Got 5 on It."
Oh, they do have. Yeah,
I got 5 on it. Really like this song. Apparently, Jordan Peele used it because it has that eerie kind of like bass line to it. Which was used in like all the advertisement and stuff like that. I don't really know what I Got 5 on It lyrically has to do with the movie because, again, like I Got 5 on It is like about weed and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say like they do ask. Jason, I think, says, "What is this about?" And it is about drugs.
But it should be noticed. I looked this up. Apparently, the song itself, "I Got 5 on It," like one of the producers was just like uncredited for it, and like wasn't recognized for the longest time for the movie. And I think that also ties in with the Tethered of just like these forgotten people that like deserve better than the treatment that they're getting. Yeah. So it's like, I think that's like an unintentional connection that the movie's making, but I kind of like that.
You said, I like that stretch.
I kind of like that actually. It gives it a layer. But no, like it's a fun song. And what I love about it too is like Addie, she turns to Jason and just like snap on the beat. But she is snapping off beats. Because again, she's a tethered. She doesn't like get the beats. And
I was wondering that. I was like, what is she saying? Snap on the beat. She's very much
snap
not
on the beat. But she's not snapping on the beat.
I was wondering if that was just like a mess up because like,
no, that's very much intentional. It's to like again another clue of just like she's off. There's something not really right about her.
I was like, damn, baby girl, that is very much not on the beat, but okay. But yeah, and then they pass by an accident.
It's the Jeremiah 11:11 guy, the homeless man from the beginning of the movie.
And
he is the first victim of the Tethered.
Yeah, and I was like, I guess he's dead. I mean, I guess, yeah, he is, because later we'll
see his tethered on the beach. He is like the first in the chain that they're going to do with the Hands Across America. That's why he's standing on the beach.
He's not dressed in red, though, is he?
No, he's wearing the guy's overcoat over his red.
Okay, because, yeah, I didn't notice that at first.
We'll get, like, later, we'll actually see a front shot of him as it pans up to his face.
Oh, and
he is wearing
the red.
It's just he has the green, like, the guy's overcoat over it.
But yeah, so as they're passing by, the kids are like, "Oh my God, is that guy dead?" And their mom's like, "Don't freaking look." But then now they're at the beach.
Okay, I don't know if you like this, but the beach walk when they're walking, like I love the score over it of just like that, like really good, and I also just love the imagery of just like. You get this overview shot of them with their shadows cast across the beach. Again, like they're the tethered part of them. But like, it's such a great image. In fact, I think when this movie came out, like on my Facebook profile, I made this my cover.
I love that.
Because it's just like, that's an amazing shot.
Yeah.
It might be my favorite shot in the entire movie.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna make you sad. I didn't notice it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Make you sad. I'm sorry.
It's just a great use of just like overview shot to like tell the story, the themes of what's going on in it, and such a simple shot.
Yeah, I love a foreshadow, a theme. There's so much in this. There's
again,
a lot.
Jordan Peele will throw a lot of information at you. I feel like even more so than with Get Out.
Yeah, no, this one felt very, very heavy.
I will say with Nope next week, I feel like it also throws a lot of information, but it's like easier to digest when we get to it in that movie.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's just like, yeah, Jordan Peele, he's got a lot of ideas and he'll throw a lot at you. And again, on a first viewing, it'll be very overwhelming because it's just like you're trying to catch all of it, but it's so much.
Yeah, and to the point where I wasn't catching anything. I said, I don't know what's going on right now.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I've seen this movie so many times. It's just like, yeah, I'm picking up on things. It's
give
just
me
like,
that.
It's like I train myself. It's like, I got it. Yeah.
I got that too.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
More foreshadowing. Like,
Go Raiders!
Yeah. I love that. But anyway, so they're at the
They're at the beach. I know that Addie looks over at where like the Hall of Mirrors that she was at before, and they changed the name of it. It goes from like Shaman's Vision Quest to Merlin's Forest.
I thought it was something about Merlin this time, yeah.
Which shows like the like social divide between the 80s and nowadays, where it's just like, yeah, you can have like in the 80s a Native American and Shaman Quest and stuff like that. But like in a more like sensitive to like race and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, you would change it to Merlin's Forest. It's a lot more neutral.
Merlin's
that
Journey.
Way.
But they're at the beach with their friends.
Kitty and Josh, played by Elizabeth Moss and Elizabeth Moss and Tim Heidecker. Two great actors. I really love them in here. Tim Heidecker is hilarious in this movie.
I hate him as well.
Oh, I mean,
but only
I get
because
that.
of the fact, I was like, he's just being a dude.
His character is supposed to be like your typical douche.
Yeah, he is. So
because
he does a great job.
He gives Gabe like shit about the boat that he bought, and it's like, you got all your essentials, like lifesaver, flare gun. You fucking forgot this flare gun. I thought you would.
Yeah, like I knew, and then I was like, oh, flare gun, that's gonna come back later for sure. And kind of like it's obvious that they're like Gabe and Josh's like dynamic is that Gabe is like trying to match Josh.
Like when we get to
Josh,
and Kitty, you can tell that they are kind of upper class
for sure.
Because even when we get into their home, and like it's a very modern home. It's got like backup power and shit like that.
Well, and then like even just in this setting, you can just tell there's like a power dynamic.
I mean, you can tell even looking at Elizabeth Moss, like she's like this typical like high beauty, like she's wearing
she's got like her bleach blonde hair.
She's got like her hat and stuff like that,
cute
and
glasses
on. She even mentions that she got like a little bit of plastic surgery done. It's just like, yeah, she is like your typical almost trophy wife sort of thing.
And they have their two teenage daughters that are twins.
Twins again. Doubles.
Twins! Do you guys get it?
Twins! And again, it's a Shining reference. Like, again, Jordan Peele, much like me, loves The Shining. So. Yeah.
But I can tell these teenage girls are kind of bitches.
They suck. I hate them.
They really do. Because they're kind
of bitches.
They are. Because Adeline's kids, Zora and Jason, she's like, go play with them. And I feel like these two teenage girls...
First of all, they're cartwheeling all the time.
Don't get me started with cartwheeling. Not yet, Cody. Not yet. But yes, they are cartwheeling. But anyways, they seem significantly older. They look maybe like 16?
16 around. I feel like
maybe
15 or 16. Which is weird because it's like I don't know how old Zora is, but she looks younger than they do.
She does, but I would also classify her as maybe like a year or two younger.
Maybe
not
like
by
14
a
or
lot.
15. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Not by a lot. But of course, people's growth spurts are different.
Yeah.
But Jason is obviously super young compared to them.
He's like maybe 9 or 10, somewhere around that age. I also kind of feel like the twins could be maybe 17, like maybe like junior or senior year of high school.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
they do seem a little older.
And it's like they only hang out because like the parents hang out and stuff like that.
So it seems like there's a little bit of a divide on what's going on.
Almost like a class divide. Again, big theme of this movie is just the class divide in American society of just like how we treat the poorer people in our society versus like the top like well-to-do people.
Yeah,
and that'll all come crashing down soon. So,
does. But the twins come over to Zora and they're like, "What is your brother doing? He's being weird." And like someone says,
which is weird because it's just like he looks like he's just building
he's
sand
just playing
castles.
in the sand, and he is making tunnels.
Oh yeah, he's digging.
He's digging tunnels.
You see that? The lights kind of flashed there for a second.
Oh, did they? We are in a thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, that's true.
I was nervous that
the power would go out.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
that would be fun. Yeah, we're under a severe thunderstorm watch, but
yeah, it looks like it's kind of going around us. But
it always goes around
my weather
us.
app's always wrong, anyways. So, but yeah, so he's digging tunnels. Ooh, what? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
I mean, at the same time, it's not as distracting because it's like, yeah, kids dig tunnels at beaches. I think I used to do that.
Yeah.
Just like dig little tiny tunnels underneath
and
the
then
sand.
like I always like doing it. I don't think we ever went to the beach a lot, but we went to the lake a lot, and I always liked we would go to like a little sandy area, and I'd always like digging in the sand to like have the water come up and like go through the little moat I was digging and go,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like there was a playground in one of the neighborhoods I used to live in that like had like a sand, like everything was built on sand. So I used to like digging like little tunnels in the sand, and then like once I'm done, it's just like I'd have like the overarching bridge stuff, and I'd just like just like I'm done, just
destruction. But yeah, so they're like, your brother is weird, I don't like him, and she's like, just leave him alone.
He's just being himself.
Yeah,
he's not really doing anything weird.
I think they like destroy his tunnel that he was making too, and he's like, what the heck? And he's like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So he wanders off.
Well, first he goes to the bathroom in a porta potty, which I don't know about you. I fucking hate porta potties.
Porta potties are gross.
They're disgusting.
They're not fun.
I made a Facebook post once of just like the guy who invented porta potties both like improved society and also made it so much worse.
Oh yeah. No, but I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, any port in a storm.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is when he gets out, he kind of wanders away because he sees a Jeremiah 11:11 guy, his tether, just standing on the beach with his arms.
He's kind of T-posing, but his arms are a little lower than a T-pose.
He's being Creed. He's welcoming people with arms wide open.
With arms wide open.
Welcome to this place.
Yes.
This is our Creed episode now.
Yeah, so we're only going to be singing covers of
Creed. Can you take me higher?
To a place
with golden stream.
I don't know the words.
I kind of like Creed.
Yeah, it's not bad.
They're not bad.
No.
They're not Nickelback, so.
I feel like Nickelback gets too much hate.
Nickelback's fine.
I mean, I get like all their songs sound the same.
I mean, I could never make it as a wise man.
No.
Never make it as a poor man stealing.
No. But I feel like you remind me of what I really am. Not like you say sorry. Story.
My sister walks in and she has no fucking clue what we're doing.
I love divorced dad rock. It's like my favorite.
I love that that's a genre now. Divorced dad rock.
It's so good. Man, what the hell were we talking about? Why
we
did
were
we
just
get
talking
on
about
Creed?
Gabe. He's wandering off, and he sees the Tethered just standing
Yeah.
there.
How did we
With
get on?
arms wide open.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we got
what the
there.
fuck? But yeah, so his arms were wide open, and we see his
His hand is
gloved
kind of
hand.
trickling blood as well. So.
Yes, and it's like, ooh, that's weird.
I mean, we can kind of put it together now that this guy might have been responsible for. I mean, he was.
Yes.
Responsible for the accident that we saw earlier. So.
Yeah, I didn't get it at this point because for me, I assumed that only the Wilsons had like doppelgangers.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was literally freaking everyone.
I mean, we'll talk about it, but I do love the gradual just like reveal of like how big the actual event is because we start off and it's just like it's just Addie who has like this doppelganger. And then later on, it's just like, oh no, this whole family has a doppelganger.
And it's like, oh wait, that family
then
has
we
one.
learn that the Tylers all have doppelgangers. And then we learn, oh shit, this is like, I don't think it's global, but it's just like continental. Like
it seems like it's just in the U.S. Yeah.
Because I think it's just like a U.S. experiment.
So yeah, whenever I did see the guy T-posing, I was like, oh, weird. I thought he was just in the ambulance. Huh.
The ambulance.
Yeah, it's like maybe just a weird horror movie thing, but I should have known better.
Yeah,
but
you
yeah,
you were able to pick up that Addie was switched.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I picked up that this dude,
second.
is hella sus.
Yes, but now back to the beach. Adeline is now finally like, where's Jason? And I'm just gonna say, as a parent, I'm not a parent, but I would assume as a parent, you should like watch your kids. Is that a hot take?
No, not really.
Because it's just like,
especially nowadays in the news when it's just like child trafficking is like a real thing.
And I don't know, like I was raised by a helicopter mom, so and I'm the same way with Roscoe. Like I do not like I need to see him. Like I'm locked in. Like there's one time we visited my sister and like she has like a backyard that's like fenced, but some of the areas are a little broken. And I was like, I'm not gonna have him off the leash. I'm scared. Like I don't want him to leave.
I get that.
And then especially since like we weren't in town, we were like over there. So I was like, yeah. But she starts freaking out because she can't find Jason. She like asks Zora, where is he? And she's like, I don't know. He like went to the restroom. And she's like, well, Jason calling for him. And I'm like, you weren't watching your kids?
I mean, I don't know. For me, who's a father of 5. I'm just kidding. I don't have kids. I don't know. I don't know how, like, I do know that in real life I do get easily distracted. So I feel like I would take my eye off my kid for like a few seconds and then they would just
I
run
know
off.
it just happens for a second. But I don't know. I was like, broski. But I mean, she kicks it in a high gear right away. She starts chasing. She starts figuring out like where the hell. Chasing Jason.
Also, I think I just put it together. Maybe the kid being named Jason is a Friday the 13th reference. I don't know.
Oh, possibly.
Could be.
Whenever we'll get to the dad yells Jason later on in the movie, and he's like Jason.
He's like Jason Voorhees.
It reminded me. I don't know if you ever heard of the game Heavy Rain.
It sounds familiar.
It's kind of like it's like a mystery. This like dad and his son gets kidnapped and he's trying to find out like where he is, who done it, because he keeps getting these like clues or whatever. And it's heavily raining, and like apparently the person who took him's like MO is that he'll drown his victims in the heavy rain. Like wherever he has them, they'll drown in rainwater.
Hence the title, Heavy Rain.
Exactly. But at the beginning, whenever Jason gets away from him, his son, and he's searching for him, he's just like, Jason, Jason, Jason,
Is
Jason.
that 1-for-1 impression right there? Just like robot arms. Jason! Jason!
To be fair, it's an older game. So
okay. Is it like 90s or early 2000s or something like that?
Let me look it up real quick.
Because what you like described almost feels like PS1 like kind of graphics.
No, it's not that bad. It's a 2010 one.
Oh, okay.
Like it the voice acting for that part was not that great. But yeah, it was
They can't all be like The Last of Us. They can't all be great.
Exactly. But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. I don't know if anyone else has heard of Heavy Rain, but
I'm sure more people have probably heard about it than I have. So.
Yeah. But anyway, she runs to Jason. She finds them. She says, "Don't do that.
Don't fucking walk away like that ever again.
Well, like,
I will pistol whip you.
You're making her seem crazy.
I'm gonna throw you back in that closet."
But she's just like, yo, like, I don't know, just tell her next time you gotta go to the restroom, she'll go with you. But then I think the twins say something snarky. I don't like them.
I don't think we ever see the twins after, like...
I don't know. I wrote, I don't like these girls after that, so...
I mean, fair enough.
Oh, wait, no, it was before that. Never mind. Okay.
Because I know that the twins, like, they speak in unison at one point. Which is like a very stereotypical, like, Hollywood twin thing.
Like,
just like
they share the same brain. They talk at the same time.
My favorite example of like twins talking in unison is in The World's End. I don't know if you ever saw that with Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
Part of the Cornetto trilogy, but I haven't watched it in a long time.
There's a set of twins in there that every line of dialogue they just say in unison, and it's really funny.
Oh. We will be doing that eventually. But yeah, so she's like, "We're going home. Like, we're done. Beach day's over.
Let's get out of here because I fucking hate the beach."
Yeah. So they go home. You know, it's very tension filled. You know, we just had a little scare. Mm-hmm. And Zora goes to Jason. She's like, "Good job freaking mom out." You know, just like a sibling would.
Very typical sibling thing. And just like, this is all your fucking fault.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you back in that closet.
Stop.
Jason's like, "Why is everyone trying to put me in the closet?"
But the mom goes in to have a little chat with Jason. Like, yo.
A little heart to heart.
Yeah.
I mean, we can kind of, like, we kind of think, like, maybe she freaked out about Jason wandering off of just, like, him experiencing the same kind of trauma that she might have. But, like, we'll learn later. It's like, I think she was mostly scared of just, like, were you replaced?
Yeah. No,
like,
it seems
did someone switch you out?
Mm-hmm. And because that's what we learned, that the Tethered, they're trying to switch places with these guys at this point because the revolution is starting.
Class uprising.
Yes. But, you know, Jason's kind of talking to her like, "I'm sorry, like, did you think I was dead?" And she then gets up at some point and she sees this weird ass drawing. Because there always got to be a creepy kid's drawing. Am I right? Mm-hmm. There's a creepy kid's drawing.
I mean, it should be interesting to say, just like Jason's drawing, which is like what the therapist was suggesting Addie do. So it's just like maybe that's Jason's way of trying to communicate. But yeah, he's got a drawing of like the man that he saw on the beach.
Yes.
And like Addie's just like, "What is this?"
She's like, "What the fuck?"
And even Jason's just like, "Hmm."
He's like, "I don't know." It's like, well, give some more context, baby.
But they do point out that the time is 11:11. Again,
yes,
bringing 11, in the devils.
Make a wish.
Make a wish. Wish that the tether won't kill us.
Yeah, they should have done that. They missed their opportunity.
Man, it's like most of them don't know. Mm-hmm. They don't know ball.
They don't know ball. But this is when Addie's like, we gotta get out of here. So she
first, like, what I love about it is like Gabe is like getting into bed to like have he
wants some hanky panky, yeah.
But what I love is just like that is a super tiny bed, and like he's huge on it.
He's a big dude.
He's taking up like 80% of that bed.
And I'm not saying like he's big, like he's fat. He's thick.
Mm-hmm. Winston Duke is a big guy
in the best way. Mm-hmm. But he's like on this like twin size bed.
Yeah, and he's taking up most of it. I'm just like, how are they sleeping on that?
He's tall too, and he like gets.
Yeah, I love him. He's just like, "Hey, baby." Hello.
And she's like, "I'm freaking out."
Well, she says like, "I want to go," and I love his like he doesn't pick up on it immediately. It's just like, "Where are you trying to go?" Again, like I feel like this is who Jordan Peele might be in real life.
It's so funny. Very, very much a man thing to do. Mm-hmm. He wants just some hanky pank on vacation. But
anyway, this is where.
And number one, read the room. Like our kid, like there was just a scare of him possibly being kidnapped, and now you're trying to be hanky pank right now. Absolutely. I mean,
it's a very dude thing to just be like, well, everything's fine now, and now it's just. Hey, sexy
we're on
lady.
vacation. Yeah, and it's like
you're a beautiful woman. You're beautiful woman, Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this?
Oh, she's so pretty.
She is.
She has amazing skin. Like it's so clear.
Do you know like the controversy that's going on with her right now?
No.
It has nothing to do with her as a person.
Yeah.
So Christopher Nolan has The Odyssey coming out, and she has been cast in the movie, and no one knows specifically what her role is because like Christopher Nolan hasn't revealed like a full cast, like who they're playing and stuff like that. But a lot of people are thinking she's playing Helen of Troy. And a lot of people are pissed because they're just like, why is a black woman playing Helen of Troy? That whole controversy.
Okay.
Because apparently in the Odyssey, she's described as having light skin.
Okay.
Which in the context of when the Odyssey was written is just like beautiful skin or something like that. So there's nothing inherent to the character of Helen of Troy that it's like she has to be white.
Yeah.
It's just that she has to be beautiful, which Lupita is like one of the most beautiful actresses in Hollywood. So it's like she kind of fits the bill.
Yeah.
Why are people mad? And she's an incredible actress. Like she's amazing in this movie.
No, she's great.
So much so it's like a crime that she wasn't nominated for an Oscar.
I know, I saw a lot of people talking about that.
She should have been for the dual roles that she'll play in here and how like drastically different they are. But like
at some points I almost was like, is this a different person?
Yeah, almost. They almost feel like different people. But like it's just a weird controversy to like, why are you upset with this casting choice?
It's like when they did The Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, where
like,
it's like black like, woman as the Little Mermaid. It's like on the list of things that are going to be wrong with that movie, that shouldn't even make the top of it.
No, and then it's like, and people are like, well, what if we like change this person to this color? And like it's always like something significant,
they always
like Mulan, and they're like, well, what if like a white woman played her? It's like, okay, well that would be completely different because then like the whole tone of the movie would change because like that's the whole freaking point is like her like ancestry and shit.
Well,
like
I think it goes into like a lot of white characters aren't created to be specifically white.
Yes.
Whereas a lot of like black characters, Asian characters, Hispanic characters, they're written to be that.
Yes.
Like it is specifically
and
part
also,
of their character.
Ariel is a mythical creature. She is a mermaid.
Helen of Troy is not a real person either.
Yeah.
Like, why are we upset about this?
Because I was going to ask, I'm like, is that a real person? All right, no, cool.
No, Helen of Troy is not a real person.
So
also, people are pissed because Elliot Page is playing Achilles, apparently. Like, again, no one really knows. And they're like, why is a trans man playing Achilles? And it's like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Why does it matter? It literally doesn't matter.
Like, Elliot Page worked with Christopher Nolan before in Inception, and obviously he likes him as an actor. He's going to cast him again.
Is your life going to just cease to exist after this?
I don't know. We talked about it with Get Out.
So
I can't.
Shut up.
Like, in my mind, it's inconceivable of why people have these kinds of problems, but, like, apparently they do.
I just, like, why put your energy into that?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, my God. I hate
like, I'm sure Elliot Page is going to do great, and I'm confident that Lupita Nyong'o is going to do great in the Odyssey
both great
as well.
actors,
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't matter.
No, I hate people. Anyways.
Me too. But anyway, speaking of Lupita, she gives, like, an excellent performance in this where we learn of, like, more about what happened there. And what I love about it, it's told through the reflection in the window. So again, it's just like we're seeing, like, a tethered version of telling this story.
And it's funny because at this moment, I was watching it, and I had said something to Wing about, I'm like, man, this is a big man on a little bed. And he came over to look at my screen, and he saw Lupita giving her monologue as she's, like, looking. And he's like, oh, is she going to, like, turn around and become, like, a creature or something? And I was like, I don't think it's that kind of movie.
It's not that kind of, it's not a body horror kind of movie.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's it. And then, like, he continued watching it, and he's like, are you sure? Like, he was getting a little creeped
I mean, I do
out.
like it because a lot of her face is kind of like in the like window. It's kind of dark and stuff like that, and you can't really see what's going on. Again, it's kind of like a layer of separation of just like part of the story that traumatized her so much is not actually her story. It's like she's telling it from like real Addie's point of view up until like the incident, and then she kind of lies about the rest of just like, I ran far away as far as I could to get away from her, and I fear like she's gonna come back, which, yeah, I guess she would be afraid, because it's like, if real Addie came back, then this life that she built for herself would like go away, pretty much. Again, like paralleling class divides, it's like some people like, they do terrible things to get to where they are, and then they're afraid of just like
it's going to catch up to
the repercussions of that would come and destroy this life that they built. So,
and Gabe's kind of like, interesting.
Yeah, this is where he's like, he's not taking the situation seriously. He's like, well, I'm pretty sure I can beat you up, and if she looks like you, then.
And he goes, like, he mimes like bopping her in the face.
I love her reaction of just like, did you seriously fucking say that?
Yeah. And he's like,
okay, bad joke.
It's like, yeah, read the room.
I mean, for me, I would also be making similar stupid jokes. Maybe not like punching someone, but like
I could punch someone that looks just like you easy. It's like, well, that doesn't make me feel comfortable.
I would be trying to use humor to diffuse the situation to try to make her feel better. Is kind of, I think, what I would do.
Not joking about punching someone.
Yeah, I want to be like, hey, honey, you know how we love each other? Yeah, I could physically abuse you if I wanted to. I could take you. You want to fucking fight right now? Put your dukes up. Bam.
But then, does anything else happen here before we get the introduction? Before I just go in on it.
No, not really. The power goes out.
Yes.
And that's when he mentions just like, the Tylers, they have like a backup generator. It's like, we should get one.
We should have gotten one.
And this is when like they pass through the door and Jason's standing there and he's like, there's a family in our driveway. Which is
I'm out.
It's a very if you remember Signs, there's that line of just like, there's an alien in the yard, can I have a glass of water? Like like it feels like that's line funny. Of just like, there's a family in our driveway.
Terrifying.
Hard cut to just like 4 people standing in the shadow at the end of the driveway. Yeah, unsettling. Very
unsettling. And they're like they're holding hands.
Again, Hands Across America. Yes. They're playing on that imagery.
And Adeline jumps into action.
Yeah, she's just like,
asks Zora for a phone.
Give me your phone.
She's like, I'm not on it. She's like, give me your fucking phone.
Give me your phone. She's like, I'm going to put you in the closet. I'm going to put you all in the fucking closet.
Honestly, the closet might be safe.
Yeah, actually, kind of. That might be the safest place in the house.
Yeah, gets the phone. She calls 911. She gathers her kids.
Gabe goes outside to try to reason with him. He's just like...
Gabe's like, why are you calling the cops? It's fine. I'm like, no. She needs to call the cops.
I don't know. I do agree they do need to call the cops, but there is kind of a joke in there of just like, black people don't like calling the cops.
I mean, I don't like calling the cops either.
Again, this movie's not about race, so we're not going to really bring that up. But it's just like,
bro, like, there's... trespassers.
But then again, he's also like, he's a big man. I'm gonna go protect my family.
So
he goes outside, and at first he's like very reasonable. He's like, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave. Please get off my property. And then they don't go. And so he goes back inside. And he's just like, okay, call the cops. And Addie's just like, I did. They're 14 minutes away. And I just love how he's like, 14 minutes.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? 14 minutes comes and goes.
You would think, but at the same time, when you have like, you're just talking about
throughout,
like, throughout the movie.
No,
I thought you were just like 14 minutes isn't that much time. It's like when you're being invaded by a family, that's a long fucking time.
There's one point in here where I say it's been far past 14 minutes.
I mean, at the same time, like when she calls the cops, I'm pretty sure all of this shit is starting. So it's like they're kind of preoccupied at this point with bigger things.
At that point, I don't think I knew that there was a bunch of other things going on. But yeah, so he's like, get the bat. Loves Zora. She immediately, and Jason's like, bat, what?
Yeah, she grabs the bat.
She's like, here you go.
Then I love him coming out and like trying to act gangster of just like the dorky dad who's just like, now I thought I already done told you to get off my property. Like, I love this. If y'all want
to get crazy,
we can get crazy. I love his line of just being like, now the police are already on their way.
It's sounds like when Keith like does his little I'm trying to remember which Key and Peele sketch that was. But he'll like try to act hard. But it's just like it comes off like weird and not
but no,
normal.
it's just funny because it's like we know Gabe as being this dorky like dad, and just him trying to act tough. It's just like it's not working.
No, it's
you're
not
tough. You're just a dork.
And then
oh yeah, the silent like click click, and then they just all scatter.
The scattering,
terrifying.
I was like, hell no, we're dead. Say your goodbyes, everyone. Love you as a family. We're gone. And he goes back to the house and he was like, we're fucked. And Zora says, my window's open.
Yeah. She walks by. We kind of get like glimpses of this family, like Pluto, who is like Jason's double, like pops up in the window. First of all, Pluto's fucking scary.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That mask on him, I remember seeing that in the trailer and just being super unnerved by it. It's just like, that's terrifying. Great character design. Like, I love that mask of just how unnatural it looks.
But yeah, Zora like runs to her room, like locks the window. She sees
someone is scurrying up the tree.
Yeah, fuck that. Runs back to her mom. Mom's grabbing her kids, and she's like, I need to make sure these things are next to me.
And then we see what is it? Gabe's like double coming up. Like he's walking towards the door. He picks up a fake rock on the bottom that has the spare key in it.
This pissed me off.
Yeah, well, the movie's even aware of it because she's like the hiding key, and like Gabe's like the hiding key, and he's like, "What kind of white shit?"
Literally, I
like,
was like,
even the movie knows how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, like this is insane. And so Gabe's doppelganger goes to unlock the door.
Unlocks the door. Gabe tries to like keep the door closed. Gabe's double manages. Yeah, like
why?
His double manages to grab the bat.
I was like, you gave him the bat.
At the same time, like you're in a panic situation. You're not really thinking clearly.
Oh my god!
But like
swinging that.
But like
thing.
I do love that. Like Abraham is like his double's name. Like swings the bat on his leg.
Oh yeah.
Like ooh, I felt
he's
that.
Injured. Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of whistling. There's scissors. A lot of things are popping off right now, right?
One glove
is on happening.
All of them. And the red jumpsuits.
They're all in red jumpsuits.
Which I take it as being like, since they were created by the government in these lab facilities and stuff like that, I feel like the jumpsuits are leftovers of just like the people who used to work in those facilities. That's why there's so many of them. And so they're just dressing in those. Okay. And it's kind of like, it also reflects like the red, like Hands Across America, like shirt. So it also symbolizes that.
Okay. I was going to say later, I was like, how'd they get all of these jumpsuits? But
it's because it's from the people who used to work there.
All right. Understandable. Well, the other family's inside now. They're breaking shit down. They're coming through the walls.
And I love Red when she walks in because like her movement is like a dance. Like she's moving like a dancer, like very like, move forward, turn whole body, move that way sort of thing.
And I'm like, all right, I guess we're just going to have a sit down.
They all sit down.
Okay. They all sit down. And this is when...
Is this when you...
I'm totally unimmersed.
Oh, interesting.
I was watching this, and when Red opens her mouth, I said... Wait, what the fuck?
No.
And the funniest shit. She says, once upon a time.
Well, there is like a lot of fairy tale like kind of imagery. Like Addie at the beginning of the movie like has the caramel apple, kind of like a Snow White thing of the poison apple, and like going through the like Merlin's forest is very like fairy tale-y.
Yeah.
So it's like bringing up the once upon a time.
There were shadows.
There was a girl.
She met her prince. I was like, what the fuck? I was laughing so fucking hard. I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
When you take it like Red's last interaction with like her
I
real
get
life
it.
could have been as a kid of just like being read fairy tales and stuff like that.
So funny.
Okay. We have different reactions to this scene. Like, I love of just learning about like the hell that these Tether have to live in. Of just like Addie fell in love with Gabe and they got married, but it's just like Abraham and Red, they don't like each other, but they're forced to be with each other because it's like their like originals are together, so they have to be. And then she has to give birth to these two children that shouldn't exist because like Red and Abraham don't like each other. And it's like they give spawn to like these demon kids. Like Zora, her Tether is also like creepy as fuck.
Yeah, no,
Because they
like
get rid of her eyebrows and she has like this constant like look down, like Kubrick
smile,
stare. Yeah.
And then obviously we mentioned like Jason's like other half is like with his mask on.
Yeah.
He looks creepy.
And we learned he's
very,
like he's a pyrotechnic as well.
Mhm.
Like he loves playing with fire and stuff like
that. Red sounded like Lord Voldemort when you know that
do,
scene.
Do you
want to
know? Do you want to know what I learned? The boy who lived, come to die. Vada Kedavra!
Yeah. Just like that.
No, you're gonna laugh at this when you learn who Lupita like modeled the voice after.
Who was it after?
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. RFK Jr. You know how he talks of just like
oh yeah.
Yeah. She modeled her cadence of voice after him.
Oh my god. It was actually insane.
I mean, there is also a plot reason as to why she's talking like that.
Oh yeah, no, because like she doesn't use her voice a lot.
Well, no,
like,
because she was choked out.
Oh
like,
yeah, that
when
was
we
it.
learn about that, like the Tether choked Addie out.
Yeah, no.
And so it's like it fucked up her vocal cords. So it's like she struggles to talk.
It's so funny.
Oh, fair enough. I think it's a great performance by Lupita.
Like
she's doing great.
It was so funny. But yeah, and as Red is telling this story, and you know, obviously, like it's very clear that they don't want anything in particular besides like getting rid of these guys.
No, they want a new life for their own.
Yeah,
like an actual like. Again, it's bringing up the class thing of just like the poor 99% wanting like a better life for themselves.
But like, it's not like they want money or physical things. And freaking Gabe's just like, take the car, take the boat, I'll drive me to an ATM. And it's just like, Gabe, baby, stop talking.
No, but when you're in a situation like that, you would like plead for anything because you would go for the typical of like what people would want: money, cars, stuff like that.
But then it's just like, are you not freaked out that they look just like you? Like,
yeah,
I feel like none of
but
them
if
really
you're in
brought
that
that
situation and you're being held hostage, that might be the least of my concerns at that point.
I know he's
like
not even
I'll question why they look like me later. Right now, we need to get out of this situation.
Well, she's like telling them what's going on, and he's just like not listening. It's just like, take the car, take the boat. No one wants the boat, Dad.
Yeah, that bit of humor there didn't really work with me.
Right. And then he says, like, who are you or what are you?
Yeah,
and she says,
we are Americans. A little bit on the nose about what's going on here.
I was like, what?
I mean, it's very much of just like, it's her essentially saying we're Americans. People.
Oh, man, I was worried.
We thought you were Brazilian at first. We didn't really know what the fuck was going on.
Man, we thought you were illegal aliens.
We thought you were from Antarctica. Where the fuck? How? Huh?
Good thing. Don't worry, you guys. They have their documentations.
I mean, it is a bit on the nose of just like what the theme is of just like we are just people like you. We are American citizens.
Yeah.
So a little bit on the nose, but
then the Red instructs Adeline that she needs to tether herself
to the coffee table.
Yeah. Sturdy coffee table. We'll get there in a second.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about why she can't fucking move that table.
I would like to know. So she tethers
what the
herself.
fuck they put on that table that she can't move it?
Did they fucking bolt it to the ground? Is it like whatever? So she gets handcuffs herself, and then this is when Abraham, Gabe's doppelganger,
drags him away. What I love is that he takes the glasses off of Gabe and wears them.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's probably the first time that Abraham's like seeing clearly.
Yes. He's like, oh shit.
And they do, what I love is like earlier on, like Gabe pushes up his glasses and then we see Abraham like
go to
mimic
do
it to just see like how the tethered behave.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they do mirror them, and it's funny to see that. I'm sure maybe Abraham's like, oh, you're pushing up your glasses, like that's why you always do that movement.
But I do like that he also probably puts them on and is just like, man, I can see things.
I know, I was
now.
thinking that too. I was like, he probably like is blind.
Yeah.
So yeah, he drives Gabe away. Adeline's clearly kind of like, oh shit, like what's going on? They're separating us.
What is it? Red tells Zora to run.
She says run. I didn't want that. And Zora runs. Wish she ran a little quicker. She's kind of like, she's conserving her energy. I get it.
At the same time, she also says that she hasn't run in a while. So, whereas I can tell that Zora's tether, which I don't know what the name of Zora's tether
only
is.
Be running.
Umbre, I think it is.
She's like, talk about tea.
I'm pretty sure that
T1000.
I think Zora's tether like practices running all the time,
Oh, yeah.
and so she is significantly faster than Zora.
And then she tells the boys to go play.
To go and play. She does mention, like, you say, like, what they want. What is it? She does tell them, like, don't burn down our house.
Yes.
So we're getting the indication of just, like, we're taking...
burn down our house.
Harry Potter. We can see here of just, like, they want to have this life for themselves.
Yes.
Especially living in the fucking conditions that they have for, like, decades.
Yeah. They're like, this would be nice to have. But, yeah, so they're all now dispersed. Does Red say any more? Or are not? Because
she kind of talks with Addie
a little bit more, right?
A little bit more of just like what exactly is going on. They call this event the untethering, basically like removing like the rich upper class that have kind of suppressed us and taking this life for ourselves that we deserve, pretty much. Because like these people shouldn't even technically exist.
Yeah. I mean, they were created.
They were created by a government and then abandoned, and so they just want to live a normal life for themselves, but they can't as long as like the normal people above still live. But yeah, we get a lot of different vignettes. Like Abraham knocks out Gabe and takes him on the boat.
Yeah, he's on the boat in his little trash bag.
Jason and Pluto are in the closet, and we kind of learn that Jason and Pluto are a little bit more connected.
Yeah,
like Jason like lifts his hand up, Pluto lifts it, and then they kind of wave at each other. Jason lifts up his mask. Pluto lifts up his mask, and we see like burn right across here. I read somewhere of just like a theory of
there's so many
of why he's burnt like that, because like Jason constantly is like flicking his toy of just like his doppelganger just
flicks an actual
match and it like catches his face on fire.
And Jason's always doing it pretty close to his face, so that's why it's like burning.
That's why it's all fucked up.
I also saw that people thought that Jason is Pluto and Pluto is Jason, and that they were switched.
I don't think so.
I feel like that's kind of a stretch as well, that theory for you guys. They said that because they had mentioned that Jason had like almost burnt down the house like last year or something.
I just kind of feel like they share a stronger bond with each other than most of the other like tethered do.
Yeah, but
like because like even Jason will like use that bond to his advantage to get out of a situation, and whereas everyone else really can't.
Yeah, and I don't think there's really a reason why they have a stronger bond. But yeah, people are saying that like,
well, again, if we're coming in here of just like God kind of exists in this world of just like maybe it's divine intervention that they have a stronger connection with each other.
Yeah, but people are saying that like when he almost burned down the house, that's when he got his scars. But then the other Pluto came in and switched their bodies.
Yeah, there's no evidence of that, so I'm not going to go off of that.
No, I was like, that's just like the other theory people say. And at first I was like, oh, maybe because he's kind of odd. But then I was like, no, actually, because then I feel like there would have been a point in time when then that he wasn't speaking. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like we like Jordan Peele. If that is something that he wanted to be true, he would have shown us or
a little
given some
more.
kind of a little bit more of a hint that would have been the case.
Yeah,
I don't think
it is
so.
either.
I think Addie was the only one who was switched at birth.
But yeah, Dad's on the bonus trash bag. They're in the closet. Zora's running.
Mm-hmm. Hides underneath a car, but her doppelganger catches up. Very creepy shot of just like Zora's walking on one side of the car and like the other Zora is just like walking on the other side, and then she like fucking ducks down.
Yeah, and we lose sight of her, and now it's creepy. But then Zora goes down, but then looks up, and
she's on top of the car.
She's on top of the car.
What I love about this is the neighbor coming out and just being like, "Get the fuck off of my car!" Like trying to
He's
intervene.
like, "Come here, get off!" And he dies.
He dies, or at the very least, he gets fucked up.
Oh
so
yeah,
I do have a theory of just like the tethered can't kill other people that aren't themselves. Because we'll get to a little later where it's just like one of the tethered has an opportunity to kill Addie but doesn't, because I feel like they can't.
I guess that makes maybe possible sense.
So it's like maybe she didn't kill this guy, but she certainly fucked him up. So.
Oh yeah, slashed him good. But now Red leaves for some reason.
Red leaves
she go
because
to dance?
No, it's because Jason tricks.
Oh right,
because he finally gets the toy to work, and it like sparks, and then he locks.
Yeah, because that kind of surprises both of them, and Pluto gets surprised, but then Jason sneaks out and locks him in there.
And then Pluto is like screaming and everything. And
That's
like,
true.
Like tethered Addie, Red has like actual Addie. Has Addie's head against like the coffee table, and it's like almost breaking the glass.
Yeah.
And then they hear Pluto screaming, and she's like, "That one's yours." And that's when she gets up and goes away to check on what's going on.
Yeah. So, and this is when I'm like,
oh yeah, this is when she's trying to get the fire poker and she can't, because apparently they have the world's heaviest coffee table.
It's 1,000 pounds apparently, because it's just like, pick it up and move it. Scooch it over.
I get it that Addie is like very skinny, but like you can move a coffee table.
Yeah.
You
can do a lot of things off of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Move it an inch or two.
I don't know.
Give me something, baby. Like
it's a little ridiculous of just like she can't reach it and she has to use her feet to grab it.
I wanted to know if I was the only one that was like, what the fuck?
No. Once it was
something.
pointed out to me of the ridiculousness of just like she can't drag the coffee table, I'm just like, yeah, you're right. She should be able to drag that fucking coffee table.
At least move it a little bit.
Or something. Like coffee tables are not that heavy.
No, they're not.
What do you got, an SUV parked on top of that shit?
Yeah.
Like what is going on?
Because she gets the fire poker and she ends up like wiggling out of
she uses it as kind of a pry to break the arm
that was
that like to break like the part of the table that she's like tethered to.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay.
In the meantime, Gabe manages to overpower Abraham because like the engine on the boat stops and Abraham's like doing the smacking on it. This is also when we hear like a scream from across the lake, just like a.
See, okay, I was wondering. I was like, what
which is Josh's tether. Like they're communicating with each other. It's the only way that the tether can communicate through like guttural sounds because it can't talk.
Yeah. So they're just gutturally screaming.
And this is when Abraham gets the bat and like fucking whacks Abraham across the face.
Yes. Oh, it's good. But he's dead now?
No, they just both fall into the water because like the crawdaddy starts up again and Gabe falls in.
And I'm like, this idiot.
But like Abraham does, like his leg is tied to the lifesaver, and I wrote in my notes, lifesaver saves Gabe's life.
It does, yeah.
By dragging Abraham away.
Yeah, because he's about to get got and he doesn't even realize it. But then later the boat
swerves back to the left and comes back to him. This is when he gets up on the boat, and Abraham also gets up there, almost about to kill him. But I love this of just like the realization in Gabe's head of just like how to start the engine. So he headbutts it, and the turbine chops up Abraham, which gruesome.
Yeah, it just cuts him up into little pieces.
One thing that I'll say, it's very weird in this movie. They'll kill these tethered, and like no one's like is fucked up by it. Like, they just kind of move on from it, and it's just like, yeah, I get it, they're your doppelgangers, but it's just like, that is a human person that you just killed.
I guess so. Oh, sorry.
Wow, guys, she's bored in this
bored
conversation.
In this
we have been going for 2 hours. So.
No, I was just like, maybe because of the fact that they don't see them as real people.
Maybe I mean, yeah, you would kind of have to, but like even the kids just don't seem very phased.
No, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah. But so like back in the house, Adeline's going to go try and get Jason.
Uh-huh.
They meet each other. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here. Obviously, Red and Pluto are chasing after them.
Mm-hmm.
Pluto's going crazy.
Zora manages to get back to the house. She escapes tethered Zora.
They all kind of run out of the house. They meet up at the pier or the little like docking zone.
Yeah, Gabe has got the boat up, and they all get on the boat and they drive away.
And I'm just wondering, why didn't they just stay on the water?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you have to go to land at some point.
I mean, yeah, but I mean just
at
to
the
get,
same
like,
time,
bearings.
they know that the Tylers have reserve power at their place. And again, they don't know how big this is. They just kind of think that it's them.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you wouldn't necessarily think, oh, you get back up on the shore and like, oh, this house has also been invaded.
Yeah.
So
That's true. But yeah, everyone's on the boat. But now
we go to Josh and Kitty's house, and we can kind of see the dichotomy of like how privileged their life is.
Yeah.
Like Josh is just lying on like his little comfy chair. He's got like his alcoholic beverage. They live in like this nice like modern home.
Like several stories.
At least two stories.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a basement. There might be.
I mean,
at least
probably
2 stories. Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, this is taking place in California. I don't know how many houses have basements.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So I know where we live without doxing ourselves. We live like in a place where basements are almost necessary.
Tornadoes.
Yeah, except for this place. This place doesn't have a basement, so.
Yeah, you know.
But basements are more prevalent to where we live than it would be out in California.
Yeah. But so Kitty comes and she's like, I heard rustling outside. Like someone's outside.
It's like, check. Can you go check on it? And he's just like, no, I'm busy. I'm busy.
Like, you see, like, look, I'm busy. And he's just lounging.
You can kind of tell that, like, this is like a toxic marriage that they have. They kind of just hate each other.
And she's like, how about you just get the fuck up and go look? Like, that'd be great.
And even though, like, they do the OJ joke, it's kind of corny, but I kind of find it funny of just like, oh shit, it's OJ. It's OJ Simpson.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh my god. But they also offhandedly say, I'm pretty sure I heard the backup generator come on as well. So we know that the power
we kind of see it too. We see their power go out for a little bit and then kind of come back on.
And this happens so quick.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. And I love how it's kind of like in one take of just like we see Kitty and Josh and like the twins come out of their room and we pan up to them. And
they're like, what's going on? And she's like, go back to bed. And they're like, just because we go to our room doesn't mean we're going to go to sleep. Yeah. And she's like, okay, well, just go to your room.
We pan back down and like Josh is starting to walk away. I love this. It's just like he's looking up, looks down, does a double take, looks back up. We pan up and yeah, one of the girls' tether comes out holding the scissors. And boop. Mm-hmm. And we get the actual kills from outside.
Yeah.
And it's so matter of fact that it's like eerie and terrifying.
Oh, I was like, damn, movie over.
Movie over. Us. Title card.
I just love how like Red and like her family, they were like, we're gonna have a sit down and talk for a second. But then these guys were like, boop.
At the same time, Red has a personal vendetta that she's settling, whereas all the other Tether is just like, this is a quick, we want to take over, so we need to
get her vendetta, but she would have gone what she wanted like pretty quickly. She just ended it.
Yeah, but when you spend like nearly 30 years.
She's like, you're going to hear my Voldemort freaking monologue.
You're going to know why I want to kill you before I kill you, sort of situation.
The boy who lived.
Come to die. But no, like, Kitty kind of has, like, a terrible, like, death. Like, she's crawling on the ground. Like, she's slowly bleeding out and stuff like that.
She's crawling to her husband. She looks up at the doppelgangers and she says, like, stop.
Which... Ophelia, which I I don't know if they couldn't get rights to Alexis or anything like or Alexa. Yeah.
I don't think that they could.
Yeah. So they have this weird like Alexa sort of thing that's called Ophelia.
And it was
playing Good Vibrations.
It was, and she's like, "Stop."
And so it stops playing it, and she's like, Ophelia, call the police. And so it plays Fuck the Police by the NWA.
Hell yeah.
Which, by the way, like, again, Jordan Peele using music, the line, Fuck the Police, coming straight from the underground.
Straight from the underground. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
And she dies.
Yep.
That's it.
At first... in another instance of just like even Josh's doppelganger is a dick to her, like she's reaching up and like he extends his hand out and then he's just like
he takes his hand and he flips it through his hair and he's like,
he does a typical just like psych.
Yeah, it's I saw that and I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Tim Heidecker, like as his doppelganger, is just like he's really funny to me because like when Addie and her family show up of just like his physical comedy of just like when the rest of them go inside and he's confronting Gabe, like you can see just Tim Heidecker, he's just like and he's just like jumping on like the stairs and stuff like that, like he's having like all sorts of fun.
No, he is, because this is when this is when I put it's been well over 14 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, a whole thing, like a whole chase sequence has happened. They've been on a boat and stuff like that.
But then, so the Wilsons come, they get there, they're knocking on the door, and Josh's doppelganger answers the door, and it's very clearly something is off.
I mean, he's wearing the red jumpsuit, and now he's got Josh's robe on and everything, and like
Adeline, she clocks it, but a little too late.
A little bit, but she does hit him with the fire poker. But I love of just like the doppelgangers don't really care. Like he just takes it out and it's like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm. And then this was like a nice little shot where like all of their hands come out of the house and drag her in.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that. And her family's like, "Whoa, Addie!"
But I do just again Tim Heidecker's like physical comedy in here is so good of just like teasing Gabe of just like. He's just like, I'm going to kill you, but I'm going to have fun with this.
Yeah, so then he goes after Gabe. I think the kids go inside.
They see all the dead bodies. This is the first time that they feel like shocked by something then because they kind of just linger looking at the bodies for a second. Zora grabs like a golf club. Gabe grabs like a little like rock.
Like an amethyst, like a gemstone.
Yeah,
it's a pretty large
like a decorative thing as like weapons.
I did see that all of the weapons that are used to like kill the tethered or whatever
are kind of class related. Just like the golf club,
like
the
not
fancy decorations, stuff like
that you would normally use to kill someone.
Jason goes up to a vault and it's like, it's an AK-47.
And we're done. This next part when Zora and Jason are going up because they hear their mom like struggling.
Mm-hmm.
We also get a scene of Kitty's doppelganger putting on makeup.
Well, earlier in the movie,
this was weird.
Earlier in the movie, Kitty mentions that she wanted to be a movie star and couldn't. So this is kind of like her doppelganger, kind of like trying to live that life. She's putting on the makeup of just like, I'm so beautiful and stuff like that.
I didn't like this part. I was like, okay.
Oh, I mean, I like it as like it's a representation of just like what these tether really want.
I just feel like it went on for really long. I was like, I get it.
I get that perspective. To me, I like it. And this is a moment where it's like Addie's kind of like struggling, and like Kitty goes to like try to kill her, but it's like she can't.
Yeah, and then she goes back to the mirror and then like starts like
cuts herself. Where like Kitty mentioned that she got work done.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, as the kids are going up to save their mom,
the twins still be cartwheeling everywhere.
And I was like,
I do love how one of them just comes up on it, and then like Zora just hits her with the golf club, and she like flies over. Down
the banister,
down to the like the coffee table. She just slams straight into it.
Yeah, and as they continue, the other girls like walking on her hands and
Mm-hmm.
bashes her in. Bashes her crazy. Like, she just, like, keeps
Yeah,
going
at a
and
certain
going and
point, I was
going.
just like, I think she's dead. You can kind of stop
I was like,
now.
no, you gotta make sure.
I mean, we kind of complained about that with Get Out when the main character hit
Yeah.
the dude with like the cricket ball and only hit him like twice.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
gotta make sure. But
no, she's like, yeah.
I'm tired of kids cartwheeling and it being creepy in horror movies. It happened in this one. It happened in Megan. I'm over it. I hope it never happens again.
At least in this movie, it's set up earlier, whereas in Megan, that shit just comes out of nowhere.
So weird. I think it probably happens in We'll do a ballerina horror movie month, but I think probably
Abigail?
some stupid shit happens. Yeah.
The what is it, vampire movie that came out a couple years ago?
You're gonna hate that.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I think I'm gonna hate it.
I don't know. Did you like Ready or Not?
I've never watched it because I also felt like I was gonna hate that.
I like Ready or Not.
I don't know. I just feel like it was gonna be dumb.
It's kind of fun. It's not really to be taken seriously, but you can have like a lot of fun with it.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Did you ever watch Scream 5?
No.
Okay. All three of those movies are directed by the same people, so it's like I'm trying to see what your gauge would be.
I don't know. I feel like I want to. Anyways, we digress. I digressed. But yeah, I'm like, Zora knows what the fuck is up.
Zora knows ball. She knows how to kill.
She knows ball. She's ready with it. But then we go back to Dad. He's limping away.
Mm-hmm. He's getting onto the boat.
Yes, onto his boat or
no,
Josh's, right?
Josh's boat. Yeah. Because it's actually got a flare gun.
Yeah, so he goes in there, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen.
And this is when we figure out that who Abraham was communicating was with Josh, because Josh just stands there and starts just pterodactyling noise, just.
And I was like, that is like a great impression of a clicker from.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It kind of feels like The Last of Us from that. Yeah.
For sure.
I just thought pterodactyl noises.
Pterodactyl's good too. But yeah, Dad shoots a flare at him.
Mm-hmm. I like how useless it was.
Yeah.
But it does create like a great lighting sequence of just like Josh's tether coming up, and it's like smoke and red coming up here, and it's a very eerily shot scene.
And he kills him somehow.
Kind of the fight happens off screen.
Okay.
We don't really see how they kill him.
That. Okay.
But yeah, we get like this really kind of great shot of just like Kitty's doppelganger, just like first she like silently crying, and then like switches to like laughing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Very creepy. Again, getting that like I wanted to be an actress sort of thing of just like range of emotions. You can tell that she doesn't really care that Josh's doppelganger died. It's just like mimicking emotions.
Yeah, because I mean they didn't pick them.
No.
But yeah, and then this is when
Zora comes sneaking up, but like she was good up until this point, but it's like you don't realize the reflection in the mirror, in the window or anything.
So Kitty sees it coming, so she goes to attack Zora, and then of course, Addie is like trying her best to get out
because like Kitty's kind of like teasing it. She grabs out the scissors and like, I'm gonna do it. I know ball. I know how to do it.
And then Jason comes in with the amethyst and
fucking
goes,
whacks. Yeah. Well, he doesn't whack her over and over.
Just
like hits her once over the head, but like it's a good hit. Like you see blood like.
Yeah. And so they're like, okay, cool, let's go downstairs now. I'm sure nothing bad's down here.
I got 5 on it, plays again.
Yeah.
Creep on in.
And then people are being attacked.
Yep. We get like a little shot of them just like sitting around the table, kind of like trying to calm down because like shit's just been going weird.
They get on the news.
Well, they're trying to call the police and like they're not getting anywhere. And this is when Jason says, how many more us's are there going to be?
Yeah.
And this is when they turn on the news, and this is when we get the grand reveal of, oh, this is bigger than just our house. It's
not just about you guys, okay?
It's not just about you, okay? This is about all of us.
Come on.
But yeah, it's like everywhere now. Like, I think the news is just local to like Santa Cruz, but like you kind of get the scale of just like this is going to be happening everywhere.
Yeah, because obviously this isn't just here, coincidentally, like
and also on this news we see like the Hands Across America now, like they're all chaining up, and everyone's just like, what the fuck is going on? We don't know what this is. We don't know about our American history. We don't remember Hands Across America.
Yeah, and then obviously there's the newscaster, the person filming gets attacked, and they're like, well, shit.
I do like how they're watching the news, whereas one of the twins' doppelgangers is just lying there dead on the coffee table.
Yeah.
That's kind of a funny sequence. What I don't like is the humor, like, after this, where they're just talking about just, like, we need to leave. No, let's stay and make traps like Home Alone.
And then the little girl's like, what's Home Alone?
Yeah,
like,
and Addie's just like,
we need to go to
Mexico. This is the time we run, not like spread micro machines around. And yeah, Josh is just like, what's micro machines? And the daughter's just like, what's Home Alone? Like this humor for me doesn't really work.
No, it doesn't. And yeah, they talk about going to Mexico, and then Gabe says we're staying here and that's final. And I'm like,
and then Addie is just like, you're not the one making the decisions now. Like, she puts down her foot.
Yeah, and it's like, this needs to be like a group thing, you guys. Like, this is insane. And then they get to the car, and they're going to the car, and they're like, where are the keys? They don't even have the keys yet.
She goes back
Addie
into
has
the
to go
keys,
back inside.
And a girl from coffee table's missing.
Yep. Wonder where she's at.
I do love when she pops up and like Addie just instantly hits her with the fire poker. She's just like, ah, bam.
And there's like a struggle, like, and this is when, because Jason comes in and he's hearing the struggle and he kind of rounds the corner. This is where Addie is like, she is acting like one of them.
Well, when she kills one of the twins, she kind of like starts grunting.
She starts grunting and like having that animalistic kind of thing, and then she sees Jason and she's like, let's go. Like, she snaps back out of it. So that's why I was like, oh.
Okay, so that's when he picked it up.
Yeah.
See, for me, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, because at first I was like, yeah, they were switched. That's why she like couldn't speak. And then I was like, well, maybe not. Maybe it was trauma. And then this one I was like, no, she was switched.
Okay. So to me, it didn't even occur to me when I first watched this of the switch. Like, I was still like under the impression of just like, oh, this was just a traumatic event that happened to her. So I didn't pick up on it. Very good. Like,
very good to me.
Very good. You do know ball. So
I know ball. Thank you. And then they get outside. These people piss me off.
Oh, where they're talking about their kill counts.
They're talking about, well, I have the highest kill count of the family, so I should drive. No, I have the highest kill count. No, it's 111. I have 2.
I killed myself and Jason and Josh.
And well, I want to drive. No, I want to drive. I'm like, you guys,
go.
This is the least of our problems.
Did you ever watch the kill count for us from Dead Meat?
No.
I do love of just like they get to that moment and it's just like James A. Janice is just like, oh, thank you for doing my job for me, for keeping up here.
I was just like, oh my God, they're pissing me off. Just go. And then, of course, they see Red out in the distance.
No, it's not Red.
It's not Red.
It's
is it Zora's
doppel, because she.
Oh, you're right.
She's doing the creepy, just like.
Yeah, and
I'm here.
So Zora's in the driver's seat, and she's like, and I'm like, get in the fucking car, woman. Talking about Adeline. So she finally gets in, and they drive, and I love Zora because she thinks that driving straight forward into her will do something. But
and
it's
then
like,
it doesn't.
No, she will just jump on top of the car. And she does.
I love how she does that. And then Zora's just like, did I hit her? Did I do it?
Baby girl. No, you didn't. You didn't do anything.
But she is smart. She does figure out a way to like get a hold of the situation. Like, she eventually does get like the tethered onto the like the hood of it. And then she like accelerates really fast and then suddenly stops and like her body like fucking flings.
And she at one point turned the wipers on to kind of get her hands off a little bit, because like she was holding on and then she like gets off a little bit and then she speeds up, stops, and she launches
into the trees.
Laura, my girl, yes.
Yeah,
we're making good decisions here.
Addie goes out, sees like Doppelzora like fucking broken in half or
Yeah.
something like that. I do like how you see from Addie's face of just like looking sad
Yeah.
because like A, it does look exactly like her daughter and that
Mhm.
would be haunting, but B, it's like Addie is also a tethered. She kind of has that connection to them.
Yeah.
And it's just like she also feels sorry. Again, there are like a lot of different ways that they're telling you that Addie is a double.
Mhm.
Some of them more subtle than others. Like you were able to pick up just from the
Yeah.
grunts and stuff like this. But I feel like this is more of a subtle one of just like she feels sorry for it because it's like it's one of her sort of
Mhm.
situation.
And I mean, she gets it as a tethered that you want that life.
Yeah.
She did that.
She did that. She got that life for herself.
Kind of like hypocritical of her to stop them from like doing it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like it's a situation of just like now the world that she had is being torn down. It is very well. I mean, we'll talk about like who the real villains of this movie is because I don't think it's like any of the people that we see.
Yeah.
I do think it's the government.
Oh, well, yeah,
that
they're the ones
is
who
the
made it. Yeah.
actual villains of all
Definitely.
this. And I love how it's like we never see or really even know of what this like
Who them
experimentation was. It's just like they are the villains. It's almost Lovecraftian of just like we never really can conceive of who has been doing this.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Mm-hmm. But then they drive into town and it's like fucking dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah. Everywhere. Is this when it's starting to get daylight out now?
Yeah, it's fully
it's the
daylight,
next day
and
now.
they come across one of the cars on fire.
City on fire.
I love the image.
City on fire.
I love that Sweeney Todd reference.
Yeah.
Witch.
Can't wait to do Sweeney Todd.
Dude, I love Sweeney Todd so much. Like, that's
So
going to be
good.
fun. We're just going to be fucking singing all the songs.
We will be. Joanna.
I feel you, Joanna. I feel you. I don't think people can tell that I was a theater kid growing up.
Yeah. Oh.
What's funny is I had seen like a recording of Sweeney Todd from Broadway before that movie even came out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like I knew about Sweeney Todd before.
I know Ball.
I knew Ball
before.
I'm pretty up on my Sweeney Todd knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
But anyway, we learned that this car that's on fire is a trap set by Pluto.
Yes. Because so they're driving up to the burning car. They see Pluto there.
Mm-hmm. Pluto's standing there. He's doing this.
Yeah.
He's
Addie,
like jazz hands.
Jazz hands. And Addie tells everyone in the car, her family, she's like, stay here, lock the doors. I'm getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Gets out. She goes up. I don't know what she was going to do.
I think she was trying to reason with him. Because
Possibly.
again, like, she is a tethered. Maybe she can, like, maybe the experience with the dead Zora just makes it probably feel like
her want to like save them.
Yeah, to save them in some way.
But this is when Jason clocks it. He says, "This is a trap."
Well, it's because Pluto, like, he looks over at Jason, lifts up his mask and smiles, and he's like, "Oh, it's a trap.
We need to get out of the car."
Again, they have like a very strong bond,
Yeah.
and this is when he uses that bond against him. He gets out of the car and like raises his hands.
T-poses.
Was it the typical video game of just like
Yeah.
That's a joke that only works on YouTube.
Yeah.
For those of you who are just listening to the audio, I just T-posed.
Imagine Cody T-posing, yeah.
I know, crazy, right?
But yeah, Jason starts walking backwards.
This was also like one of the like Facebook cover photos that I had of just
nice.
like Pluto walking backwards into the fire. Like, I love the imagery of that.
Yeah, because as Jason's walking backwards, so is Pluto. So that's driving him straight into the fire of the car.
Yeah, Pluto gets like a very awful death, being like set on fire.
And this part, this is when I was like, Addie, because she's very emotional at this part. Like, she doesn't want him to do that.
She's looking at it like in horror.
Yeah.
Just like, don't do it. Yeah.
No, like, don't stop. And
the Willy Wonka, no, stop, come back.
Stop, come back. But at this point, I'm like, maybe you should be focusing on your family because this is when Jason gets taken by Red.
I mean, yeah, but technically Pluto is also her family in
Yeah, I know,
technicality.
but it's just like we got bigger fish to fry here, baby girl.
What is it? Red, like the master of disguise, just like hid herself very well on the side of that truck.
Yeah, I think
It's kind of a cheat because I kind of tried to go back and look
if she was there.
If she was there and she isn't, so it's kind of a cheat.
Maybe she was like ducking and then like got
maybe,
into
but like from the
that's
way she's standing, it
stretching.
makes it look like she's actually just standing there the whole time when she isn't.
Liars.
Liar.
Big
That guy's a big fat phony.
I knew we were going there.
I know, we're predictable.
Yes, we are. We have same vocal stems. But yeah, I was like, why is she saying no to the other son? Like, but whatever. But Jason's gone, and this is when it reminded me of Heavy Rain because they were calling for Jason.
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 Jason. Jason Derulo.
Fucking Christ. A little side tangent. You know, Jason Derulo was in Cats, the 2019 movie.
Yeah.
I would have loved it if in the song that he sings, the Rum Tum Tugger, if he was just like at one point just Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. I've never seen that movie.
I saw it in theaters. It's one of the worst movies ever made. Like half of it can be classified as so bad that it's good, and then the other half is just so fucking boring.
Just straight up like garbage.
Just straight up awful. I saw it with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and like during the second half she fell asleep. And I remember just looking at her just being like, I'm so envious because I wish I could sleep through this.
I wish I could go to sleep.
And I can't, and I have to sit through this fucking drag of a film.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Again, the first half is just like so fucking weird and bizarre
it's
that
funny,
like you kind of laugh along with it. But then it just drops off and then just becomes a bore fest. And I'm just like, fuck this movie.
Fuck you, Cats.
I think it was the worst movie I saw that year.
I'm sure, like years to come, it was pretty high up there for worst movies, right?
Oh yeah, I think it's still.
Like
it might not be one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but it's like it's on that list. Yeah. It's on
top
my
5.
list.
Next time we're doing Cody's top 5 worst movies.
I've been trying to compile a list of some of my worst ones. Some of them we've already talked about, like AVP Requiem is on there. That's one of my worst ones. I mean, Batman and Robin's on there. Fucking, I guess Cats would be down there. Yeah. Like, I'd have to go through and remember like all the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, and some of them you probably try to.
Some of them I try to repress, like Trauma. Just like
I don't want to
fucking care to remember that movie.
Yeah. But now, we're...
Addie is trying to go and look for Jason. She goes to the beach because she does have like an indication that Red is probably taking Jason back to where they first met.
Back to the place where we began. Back to,
I'm sure I know this song, but I don't.
That's 9 in the afternoon, right?
Huh?
9 in the afternoon.
Oh, maybe.
Back to the place where we began.
I don't know that one.
As lovers can, Dun, dun, dun. Picking up things.
No, keep going.
Looks like the end of history as we know. 'Cause it's 9 in the afternoon. Your eyes are the size of the moon. You could 'cause you can't see you do.
No, I don't know this song.
No?
So, no.
That's insane.
I'm sure that I do. It's just I don't recognize it. So.
Bro, I sing it perfectly too. Everyone in the comments say how perfectly I
Rate it on a scale from 1 to 10.
That was the longest I've sang on this.
Don't give context. Just in the comments, just give 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Just don't
Everyone's going to be like 1. Yeah. I'm like, wait.
Give no context. Rate Nikki singing on a 1 to 10.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, she goes back to the Merlins now.
Mm-hmm. And we start to see the Hands Across America. Like it's more formed now across the beach. And this is when we get the close-up of Jeremiah 11:11 guy. Mm-hmm. He does have the red jumpsuit on, and he has on his forehead 11:11.
Yeah, like
on that, which I don't think the old guy had at the beginning of the movie. So this is just a strictly Tethered thing. So. Yeah.
He just did it himself, just for fun. But she goes in there. She immediately he
she
takes the
fucking
bat.
whacks that owl,
The
from the
owl.
beginning. I love that of just like, not today.
Yeah, like we're done here.
Yeah.
And so she goes to where they
met
yeah.
right there, and that's when we see that there's a door back there.
Enters through that.
Enters through that. The door has a painting of a rabbit on it. When she opens it up, rabbit comes through.
Ooh,
Rabbits.
Run,
rabbit,
run.
run.
Goes down an escalator.
Well, she goes down through like a bunch of different corridors and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, she eventually gets to an escalator that just goes down to, I guess, this like whole facility. I love the look of like the Tethered's living place because it looks very clinical.
Yeah, it reminded me of Resident Evil. Like, I feel like there's always like a hidden underground laboratory.
It also feels very liminal, like
Yeah.
kind of like the back rooms of sort of just like it kind of looks familiar, but it's just like it's abandoned and it's just like got this unsettling
There's
look to
rabbits
it.
everywhere.
Just fucking rabbits everywhere.
Just hanging out.
Duplicating.
And apparently only the mom went. I didn't know if I missed.
No, the others,
where they broke off.
Zora and Gabe, they go to an ambulance.
Yeah, they
find
do.
an ambulance and just kind of
They
hang
just
out there.
Yeah, they just are there until I guess they decided to have a meetup point. I don't know.
I guess so.
I don't even know how Adeline then later go. Whatever.
I guess they must have talked about it, but we didn't see that.
It was an off-screen discussion.
Yeah. But Zora and Gabe do also see the Hands Across America.
Yeah.
And I love how Gabe
weird.
calls it like fucked up performance art.
It does. Yeah, it does seem like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is when we're getting the final showdown
between Adeline and Red. And this is kind of when we get the full context of just like where the tether came from.
Yeah.
Of just like the government, presumably in the 50s or
man.
60s, decided to like clone people. Because they had it in their mind of just like, you can clone a person and they can like have separate bodies but share the same mind. Yeah. And so it was like an experiment of just like, if you can control the people underground, you can control the people above ground.
Yeah.
And just like weird like control experiments, which were like huge in the 50s and 60s. Like you read about like MK Ultra and shit like that of just all the fucked up experiments the government were doing.
Yeah.
With like drugs and LSD, it's like, yeah, this feels like
seems like something.
This seems like something the government would do.
For sure.
To control people's minds, they would fucking clone people. Yeah. Like, fuck ethics.
Nah, that doesn't matter.
Throw that out the window.
50s,
we're just gonna clone people.
Yeah.
But basically, they just abandoned the experiment. We never really learn why. I don't think we really need to.
No, I mean that shit happens all the time. It's just like, we're done.
They abandon it. They leave the tether to fend for themselves. And this is when we get, like, their fucked up living space. We get back to, like, that's a little later on.
Okay.
But, like, we learn that Addie, like, in order for her to, like, learn to talk or, like, communicate again, we learned that she was prolific in dancing. Like, her parents actually got her into dancing. And that's when Addie, Red, below ground, also started learning to dance.
Yeah.
And it's this dancing, this connection that they had with each other that kind of free the tether to, like, have this kind of revolution.
Yes.
Like, it's, like, Red describes it as, like, an act of God. Of just like
yeah, she says like God brought us together.
Yeah, God brought us together and like allowed us to free ourselves to like get this life that we want for ourselves.
Yeah, I think she said something like, I would have never danced.
Yeah, it would have never danced if they had never met.
Yes.
So like the dancing is very much a central point to like this revolution that's going on.
Yeah, and I hate when they start dance fighting.
Oh, you don't like this? I love this.
I didn't like this.
To the beat of I Got 5 on It.
Yeah.
I mean, this song was also like, this rendition of it was used in the trailers and stuff like that. It's on the soundtrack. I love listening to it. But really, you don't like the dance fighting? No. I thought it was very well choreographed and like, it makes sense with their characters.
No, yeah.
And I think it's like a unique twist on like the final fight between like, a hero and a villain, quote unquote hero and a villain.
Yeah, a protagonist and
Yeah,
antagonist.
of just like, oh yeah, it's going to be like a performative dance, but they're going to be fighting each other. Like, I like a lot of this, so.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. No, I respect it. It's just like, to me, it works, especially with like dancing was so much part of their lives that like when they come to face off with each other, just a little.
I said in my notes I put dancing again. I wrote a little face next to it that was just like ugh, so done with the and the cartwheels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyways, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I have checked out from this movie at this point. Did anything else happen during the dance? Was there anything crazy?
Not really.
Okay.
Because we eventually get to it, like they get into like the living space with all the beds and stuff like that. And that's when Red almost like gets up on Addie, but Addie stabs through Red.
Yeah.
And I think the movie does like a good job of making us feel sympathy towards Red, because it's like Red didn't ask to be in this situation, even if she was an actual tether.
Yeah, like none of them like they were
meant to be here.
Yeah.
They were forced to be here. So it's like it's a tragic end of just like all this bloodshed like could have been avoided if the government had done its job.
The government would have just stuck to like productive things.
And again, it reflects like real life of just like you think about homelessness and just like a lot of them turn to crime of like robbing or killing like people to get money from them. It's like it wouldn't be that way if the government would just like accommodate for them and help them.
Yeah, like all of this money we're using to make data centers,
yeah,
we could be using for like other things.
House the homeless.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like get them into programs that can help them reintegrate into society and stuff like that.
Put it into education for kids who aren't able to get.
Again, I love how Jordan Peele.
So many things.
I like how Jordan Peele managed to like take another social commentary cue that wasn't something like it could have been easy that all of his movies are about race, and like race relations in America, because there's so much he can do with that. I do like how he took a broader aspect of that and just like there's like a class problem in America. And when we get to Nope, it'll be a different kind of commentary that we're going. For, so
no, I'm excited to rewatch Nope.
Yeah, but then Addie kills Red, and this is when I think I started to pick up, because like when she kills Red, she's just like ah, and then just does the that sort of thing, and that's kind of when I picked up of just like okay,
something's weird.
This is interesting.
Something's a little off.
Something's a little. She's not like other girls.
She's not like other. Ooh. She's so different.
Who is this beautiful lady, Lupita Nyong'o?
You chomping at something?
Oh, girl, I got something you can chomp on.
See, I was gonna make that joke, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna let go.
I'll go ahead and do it. Why not?
Oh, I love that.
I'll get canceled, but whatever. Who cares?
Hey, I'm here with you with it. So
yeah, we made this joke early in the podcast, but it's like I get canceled, and then it's like midnight movies with Nikki and Jade.
We'd be like, "What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel."
But anyway, she finds Jason. He's like shoved into a locker again, like the mom putting. I'm gonna put you in that fucking closet.
I mean, she did. She put him in.
Yeah, that's true. And what I do even like is like in this moment, like you can even see on Jason's face of just like he is now like, are you real? Are you a tethered?
Yeah.
Or just like knowing at this point of just like, oh, you're a fucking tethered, aren't you?
Yeah, something's off at this point, because people were like speculating like if he just put two and two together himself by her mannerisms, or if like Red maybe told him or something.
I mean, it's two different instances of just like he witnessed his mom acting like them.
Yeah.
So I think he put two and two together.
I think so too. I don't.
It could also be an instance that Red did tell.
Possibly. I mean, Jason doesn't seem like he's an idiot. I feel like he probably put two and two together.
But anyway, they go up back above ground. They meet up with Gabe and Zora at the ambulance, and then they drive away. And this is when we get the full context of the story of how the tethered Addie choked out Addie, dragged her down, switched the t-shirts.
Yeah, tethered her
Mm-hmm.
to the bed.
And that's when we get, like, Addie, she, like, gets at her neck of just, like, the choking out.
Yeah.
Really fucked up her
vocal
larynx,
cords,
her vocal cords, and that's why she talks that way. Like RFK Jr.
Yeah. Like Voldemort.
Don't get vaccines. That's my best RFK and Jr. impression. It's more coherent than how he actually talks.
But yeah, we now realize.
Yeah, we now realize the reason why she wasn't
was
talking was because the tether can't talk. She literally could not talk. Which brings back the line at the beginning of the movie of just like, I just want my daughter back. It's like, yeah, because it's not actually your daughter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kind of zoom back into present, and she's just looking a little, she's off in her own little world, and she looks over at Jason. And Jason's looking at her.
Like looking at her. He's like, he's clocked it. It's like, you're not real.
And she just does this little smirk. And I think she winks. Does she wink?
No, she just does a little smirk. And then I do love he pulls the mask down as kind of a symbol of just like, I know, but I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, like we're good.
Yeah.
Like you've been pretty cool with me.
And then we end the movie with a shot of all the tethered across America, hands across America, playing Les Fleurs again here at the end. And actually, like the chorus lyrics, very much like, again, Jordan Peele using music to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
The chorus that plays over the end of this is very much like relevant to the Tethered's like whole thing. So the lyrics are ring all the bells, sing and tell the people everywhere that the flower has come. Light up the sky with your prayers of gladness and rejoice that the darkness is gone. Throw off your fears, let your heart beat freely at the sign that a new time is born.
Okay.
Which, makes sense. Like, now it is the Tethered's time.
It's our time. It's our time up here.
And a very cool apocalyptic shot of just, like, the helicopters, like, filming it, of just, like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. But, like, what's their plan now? They just, like...
to just now live a normal life. Like how most Americans just want. They just want to live the American dream.
I met Wilson's family.
Oh,
what's their plan?
I don't know.
Where are they going?
Go to Mexico, I guess.
I suppose.
This shit's probably not going on in Mexico.
That's true.
Again, this feels very much like it's a United...
Oh, it seems like... Because like, they keep saying it's hands across America.
It's
like,
a U.S. problem. Us. It's an us problem.
Yeah.
Again, and that's the end of the movie.
Thank God, am I right, you guys?
I mean, I haven't shied away from it. I do love this movie. Yeah. I love the social commentary to it. Once again, Jordan Peele knows how to structure very well a horror movie. Again, there are elements about this that I don't like. I feel like the humor doesn't mix as well as it did in Get Out.
Weird, yeah.
There are slight moments where it undercuts the tension, like we talked about in the house, when they're just like bantering with each other. It doesn't work. Again, Jordan Peele throws so fucking much at you that like it can be very overwhelming.
This one felt like a lot,
Yeah, even more so than Get Out, and Get Out had a lot to it.
Yeah.
And even with like next week, Nope also has a lot to it, but I feel like that again is a lot more digestible. So it's in no shape a perfect movie, but I do really like this movie. I rated it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice.
Oh man, you're about to hit me with the bomb here.
Yeah, I rated it a 1.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, I really didn't like it. After I watched this, I messaged Wing. He had already went to sleep at this point, and I was like, "This movie sucks."
Damn.
Yeah, and like, I wouldn't watch it again.
I mean, I know a lot of people who also don't like this movie, so I get it.
And like, it was weird because like Get Out was so good, and then this one, I don't know, because apparently like Jordan Peele was saying that people were like confused for Get Out and they didn't know what genre it was, so he wanted to go like full horror with this one. I was like,
it's not
what do you
entirely
mean people
full horror.
No.
And also like
why does it matter if people were confused what genre? Because, okay, one thing, something can be more than one genre.
Yeah, that's true.
And with Get Out, it's just like,
I feel like Get Out is a very clear, like, it's a horror film.
It's horror, thriller, mystery, like.
Yeah. I mean, all of those are pretty synonymous with each other.
I was gonna say you could combine them. It's cool. Like even
those
you
mix,
put a comedy in there. Like
those
that's
mix easier than like horror comedy does. So, like if it's a horror thriller mystery, it's like that blends pretty well. So I don't know why people are confused.
I didn't. Yeah, I was like, okay. And then this one, he's like, I wanted to go full horror, and I'm like, did you?
I mean, kind of.
I mean,
there are genuinely terrifying moments in this movie, I will say.
I feel like the only thing that terrified me was when the family first showed up and them dispersing.
I get that.
Yeah, because like that's
this movie does have like bigger ambitions than Get Out, especially considering the fact that the threat is like continental rather than just local, like something like Get Out is. So I get that. No, I respect that. I don't agree with you, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree.
Speaking of people not agreeing with us, I guess we can get to our favorite segment here. What does Letterboxd have to say? I mean, of course, I grabbed a bunch of like half-star ones.
Okay.
So.
This one was hard because a lot of the 5-star ones were just like, oh my god, this movie's great.
Glazing it like I did.
Yeah, and so I literally only have 3 because I saw the 3 and I was like,
I have like 12 of these.
Oh god.
I don't know why. I didn't go as crazy for Get Out, but I did here. It's like I found a few good ones. So
yeah, this one. That's why I was like, I don't want to just like be repetitive and like screenshot the ones that are like the same. Like this was great. I love Jordan Peele. Amazing. Like
I mean, even
he
going
can never
through,
do no wrong.
Yeah, I mean, even going through the negative ones, a lot of those are repeated. Just like very boring. Couldn't understand it. Shit like that.
Yeah. So this one, at least with I don't know. I grabbed a couple that I was like, all right, I'll fuck with this. So
okay.
This one, 5 stars. People that don't at least like this movie, get out. That's me. And then I was gonna make a joke about me leaving, but I'm too tired to do that. But just pretend I left right now. Like,
girl, fucking get the hell
Jade,
out
like,
of here.
Cut me out.
Jade, just PNG, just cut her out and just like have her do a walking motion out the back door over there.
And then cut back in. Okay.
He's not gonna do that.
I feel like that would be really hard to do.
That would. That'd take a lot of time.
Like at Roscoe eating some ice cream.
Aw.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a picture of my dog. Anyways, 5-star. So unhinged, cold, and out of pocket. It still gives me chills after months.
Is it cold though? I don't think so.
I feel like it's not that cold.
It's fairly unhinged. There's a lot of shit going on.
Is it out of pocket?
No, not really.
I feel like not really. And I feel like this isn't something that would like resonate or stick with me for months. Does it like in like a scary way, like in a haunting kind of way?
Yeah,
Did it
I guess
stick
so.
with you?
But then again, like I'm a jaded horror fan. Not much like sticks with me a long time.
He knows ball.
Unless it's something fucked up like Old Boy, in which case that shit will stick with me forever.
We will be doing that.
Talk about out of pocket.
Oh yeah, that's out of pocket. 5 stars, still one of the best horrors of all time. The acting, production, and psychological thrill keeps you entertained and thinking for days. I would pay money to watch this for the first time again. The plot twist is unmatched. Jordan Peele, the man.
I feel like Get Out's plot twist is better.
I'm not, because I feel like Get Out's plot twist is like a little more predictable, but I liked it. This one, I was kind of like, eh.
I feel like, and it's gonna almost sound like an insult, but it isn't. But the plot twist in this is very M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Where it's just like it's a very clear plot twist.
Yeah.
So in that case, like I like it enough, but it's like one of the greatest. It's like not really.
No, that's the thing. Like anything like a twist like this, like you said, it's very M. Night Shyamalan, where it's a little cheesy almost.
A little bit, or
it's
just like, or it's just like it's a big revelation sort of thing.
Ooh, sorry, my phone went to sleep. Jordan Peele, the man you are, please make more movies.
I'll agree with that. I want him to make more movies. I can't wait for whatever his 4th film is going to be. I'm going to be there opening day. So.
Bro, if I watched Get Out and then I watched this, I'd be like, maybe you should stop.
Oh, so for me, like my reaction after seeing this movie is just like, oh, I really like this movie. I really love the first one. But then I was just like, I got to wait for his third film.
Yeah.
Because it's like, first time could be a fluke. Second time could be a coincidence. Third time, and if it's still good, like, oh, this is more. So
I will spoil my thoughts on Nope right now. That's by far the best Jordan Peele movie, in my opinion.
Ooh, for me, it's like I kind of sometimes. For me, sometimes I go back and forth between liking Get Out better than Nope, and then sometimes liking Nope better than Get Out.
Nope is great.
I feel like there's things about both movies I like better than the other.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Like we'll get into it later. I won't say it now.
Yeah.
But okay.
Okay.
Stop it, you guys. We'll get there.
And then who knows what him is gonna be?
Man,
you might depending on how him goes, you might be looking at us and just be like, man, maybe I treated you too harshly.
No, I'll still hate it.
Okay, fair enough.
I can hate more than one thing.
I mean, I get that. Okay, here we go. Half a star. The dad was just pure rage bait.
At times, yeah.
At times, but at the same time, I like how goofy Dorothy is.
Yeah.
Again,
I will say, like, there are times where he pissed me off, but like not to the point where I didn't like him as a character. It was
just a
like,
dork.
Yeah, like if I was in that situation, I'd be like, Gabe, shut the hell up. Let's get our thoughts straight.
And to be fair, Addie does just like
so I was
yell
like,
at him
it
that.
seemed very like a reasonable, realistic like reaction that someone would have.
Half a star. How has she never watched Home Alone? Apparently that was the breaking point for this person.
You know what? I'll say it. I haven't seen Home Alone in its entirety. I've only seen
haven't?
No,
Okay.
I've only seen bits and pieces. It wasn't a movie I wanted to watch.
I'm like that with Home Alone 2. Like, I've only seen that in bits and pieces. But I've seen the original Home Alone.
Only pieces.
And weirdly enough, I've seen Home Alone 3 quite often.
Like, I think I feel like I probably basically have watched all of Home Alone throughout, like, my years of living, like, seeing little bits of it. But
you would know
I get the gist.
You would know the basic, like, everything that
I know, like,
happens
the
through
paint
pop
thing
culture
that
and
happens.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Like
the wet bandits should have been dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, there's that theory that Kevin is actually Jigsaw from the Saw franchise.
God, that's funny.
We'll talk about that when we do our Saw ranking.
I would love that.
Half a star. Thrilling, entertaining, but unrealistic. Yeah, no, come on.
That's so crazy. This is unrealistic.
No, but get this. This is why they don't think why they think it's unrealistic. Mirrors don't move, and the woman was clearly faking it. So this person thought.
I saw this one, and I was like, "You're an idiot."
I have never looked into a mirror and seen it do something that I didn't do. This is unreasonable slop made to scare kids.
Yep,
that's an insane take.
I definitely saw this as well when I was scrolling, and I was like, "That person's an idiot."
Can you imagine just seeing that scene and thinking, "Oh, why is that mirror doing something that isn't? What are you fucking talking about? That's an actual person."
Yes, like.
I don't.
Like, okay, Grandma, it's time to sit down.
Time to take away your letterbox account.
Mirrors don't do that.
Mirrors, how do they work?
Back in my day,
mirrors did exactly what I did. Half a star. The idea of this movie gets 2 stars. The speed of the movie is negative 1.5 stars. You could probably watch another movie with this and not miss a thing.
Yeah. It's so funny. I wonder, because I liked one person's half-star review, and I'm wondering if you have that, like, screenshotted or not.
I might. We'll see. This one kind of confuses me. Half a star. Fuck you, Nancy Reagan, in all caps.
Did Nancy Reagan have something to do with this?
I don't know. I mean, I think Ronald Reagan was president at the time in the 80s.
Did she have something to do with, like, the Hands Across America thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. It could be. I need to do more research into that. I'm sorry, guys.
We need to do better.
I let you all down. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm not familiar with Nancy Reagan.
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I'm making a lot of references. This
You
episode.
kind of
I'm
are.
Sorry.
Half a star, easily one of the worst films I've ever watched. I mean, to be fair, Jordan Peele did a good job on the actual story, but in terms of cinematography, lines, characters, just not my cup of tea.
I saw this one too. It's like I disagree. The
cinematography in this is
was
amazing.
great.
The characters
acting was
are great.
Yeah.
Like I know you agree with them on story and stuff like that, but it's just like
It's mainly just like I felt like it was goofy. I thought it was a little silly, but there were times that the acting was very good. Like they were a believable family, believable scenarios, like for what this is like, what's happening. Cinematography was great. Set design amazing. Like it was just not a movie that I felt like was really anything to me.
Okay, this one's a bit unhinged.
Okay.
Half a star, worst thing ever. Movie nights ended because of this aging chud, weird voice, giggles like a jizzy, hate my life.
All right.
The fuck does that even mean?
I don't know, but I think I agree. No, I'm just kidding.
God. I don't like the phrase jizzy.
I don't either.
Let's not do that anymore.
Giggle and jizzy.
Half a star. The plot twist made me fly away. Low key, so dark though. Not a fun or suspenseful watch. I was just kind of disturbed. So, I mean, isn't that the point?
I was gonna say,
you?
I feel like that would be the point, to be disturbed.
Let's see here. Half a star. This is the funny meme picture in TikTok comment section.
Which one?
I think the one where Addie at the beginning is just like shocked.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't actually seen, but it has hilarious cover over and out. So this person hasn't even watched the movie. They just know the meme from a TikTok comment section.
Okay.
Half a star. Holy! Why the heck was this movie 12 hours long? Sheesh. Literally one of the worst horror movies ever. Like another example of dumb people in horror stories. Their weapons, baseball bat, fireplace poker or whatever that was, and crystal decor. Like, bruh. And the voice, like, they were at the dinner table discussing scary voices, and the guy just chokes on his food, struggling to speak, and they were like, Robert, you're a genius. That's exactly the voice we need. Like, boy... Literally struggled with my life completing this movie. Like to Get Out. That was such a great movie by the same director. Bro legit gave up on life working on this movie.
That's funny.
I mean,
I
come
agree
on.
with the voice. That was funny.
The voice has plot relevance.
There's a reason for it. I know.
I'm just saying, it's not like someone was choking and they're just like, aha, eureka.
I mean, I made fun of Batman's voice too.
Yeah, we both do. Rachel. Wait a minute. Hold on. Rachel. Wait a minute. Am I doing it right? No.
Wait, Rachel.
Hold on.
Rachel. What have you done with them, Joker? Once upon a time.
That's good. That's good shit.
So funny. Oh my
I like
God.
how we're having fun with that now.
We kind of know what's going on.
Yeah,
now.
we know.
We can hear.
Half a star. Worst movie ever. Makes no sense when you start to think about it critically. Also, just generally, its plot is not good.
Not good plot.
Says that it makes no sense if you think about it critically. Offers no point of criticality.
I was gonna say that seemed a little contradictory.
Mm-hmm. And then this is my last one. Half a star. Upon a second viewing, this movie is woefully fucking R-word. Sorry. I had to stop myself there.
Cody, you're almost just canceled.
Yeah, almost got canceled. Upon a second viewing, this movie is woefully fucking R-word and trying to be smart. There are no redeeming qualities. Best to look up Lupita's corny-ass, spooky voice and make fun of it. That will be a better time.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry for almost saying the full R word there.
He was just reading.
I was just fucking reading through it.
This was one of the half stars I liked. I'll read it real quick.
Okay.
This might be the worst movie ever made. It's
Not
genuinely
even close, actually, but okay,
No.
go off.
It's genuinely boring to the point where you're closer to laughing than getting scared. I laughed a lot.
You did,
I
yeah.
did. There's one scene that I'd consider good. Actually, in the movie's context, that scene is the only reason why I'm giving it a half star. The bad side is that they make you wait an hour and 40 minutes to watch it.
Oh, what scene
Please,
is that?
I don't know. Please delete this film from every streaming platform, period.
It's not on many streaming platforms.
I was
going to
say it's not on any, so that is funny.
That's crazy, because at first I thought they were going to be like the good scene is like the family out in the driveway, but like an hour 40 minutes in, is that like when Gabe catches fire?
I don't know. I'm wondering
Or
what that
that's
was
15
too.
minutes away from the end of the movie. Is that when the dance fight happens?
Possibly.
I
Maybe
don't
they
know.
really fucked with that.
I don't know. That's bizarre.
But anyways,
Anyway, that's us.
that's us.
That's us.
You know.
It's the United States. It's us. No, I can respect that you didn't like it.
Yeah.
I get that. It's not for everyone. For me, I personally thought great second film. Not like amazing, like blowing out of the water, but it's like you think about a lot of directors and they just like straight fall off.
Yeah.
Like an M. Night Shyamalan. Like to me, it's just like, okay, now we're keeping the like quality fairly consistent.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like I said, it was shot well, great actors. Storyline was like, there was something there, but it just seemed like it was a little heavy-handed with things. And then like the only thing I would say with the writing is the comedy was a little weird. A little off.
In times it also didn't work with me. I feel like with Nope, Jordan Peele does a better job at blending it. But in here, it's just like, I don't know.
And I mean, Keke Palmer. Come on.
Yeah, Keke Palmer, we'll talk about her. She's great.
No,
Yeah.
amazing.
But yeah, so next week is Nope.
Nope.
We don't have an episode next week. Nope. We're not doing it.
Nope.
No, I'm excited to talk about next week's movie.
I am too.
love Nope. Nope is great.
I really liked it. But yeah. So until then,
thank you guys for watching us and
Yes.
listening to us. If you're listening on Spotify, give us a follow, maybe, please.
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Rate us, comments. Do you guys agree with me or do you agree with Nikki on this movie?
Yeah, let me know.
Like, where do you
how much
fall
I'm
on this?
Where
In
do
a
you-
matter of opinion, but yes.
what do you guys like it? Do you hate it?
right. I'm correct. Don't listen to her.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Actually, that is
Actually, that is subjective. It's not an objective fact. No. But no, let us know what you guys think of us. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you guys just kind of indifferent towards it? I've also kind of seen that
yeah.
as an opinion. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to keep updated on all of our videos that we upload,
Yes.
and follow us on our socials on Facebook and Instagram. So,
I make reels.
yes, you do. They're pretty good. I really like them.
Yeah.
But yeah, until then, stay crispy.
Stay crispy,
Like
just
Pluto
like
is.
Pluto. Sorry, that was a
Sorry,
little
Pluto,
dark.
you're not a real planet.
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoops.
And stay
Stay
spooked.
spooked. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.